the way it works. Oh, it saddened me. Just before we came on the air, I had to post a tribute from Sam Elliott, the actor, who I think is a pretty well-liked guy.
Yeah.
Always comes across as Mr. Regular Joe, and
sexy older guy.
Yeah, I love him.
He hates
move
us.
Your camera a little bit that way.
Ah, there he is.
A little bit more.
More.
Yes. Perfect.
That better?
Wait, what? Okay, wait. So what did you have to post a tribute for?
Sam Elliott hates Trump people.
Oh, does he?
Come on.
I kid you not.
Why?
Asshole.
That's half the people that go, literally half the people that pay to see his movie.
Yeah, but,
Oh, man.
I have the specific quote here. I posted it with the following comment. Hey, look, another Hollywood a-hole knows better. He had this to say about Trump support. I don't think these people in between here and the East Coast are necessarily, just because they're there, are in Donald Trump's camp. You're talking about them not being very smart. If they're going to get in that camp, they're not very smart if they're going to get in that camp, as far as I'm concerned. So another person says, yeah, it was better when we had a brain dead puppet in the White House being run by God knows who.
Well, that just, no doubt, when you're someone of Sam's money value and things, you're living above the fray. So who's president really doesn't matter. It's a popularity deal to him.
This story just in from the Babylon Bee.
Say.
John Bolton eluded that FBI raid today by hiding in a herd of walruses.
I saw that.
I am the walrus. Cuckoo.
That's pretty funny.
Hey.
Sydney Sweeney.
How you doing over there?
She's bringing the Hooters touch to the Cracker Barrel shirt.
Dude, Cracker Barrel's on the death spiral.
Yeah, what are they doing?
They went to beer
because they're run
back
by a total libtard and who has not gotten the message that DEI doesn't work.
It doesn't?
Apparently missed out on the Bud Light thing.
Yeah, the Mulvaney deal. Not just that, but so many others. I mean, I don't see why any company would even begin to try that now. The roads are going the other way.
Totally. And most are recognizing it and happily getting rid of it.
But it's Cracker Barrel. What are they even doing?
That's a woman that doesn't know her own brand. She's the CEO of a company she knows nothing about.
Yep.
But that's what happens with DEI, incompetent people.
Check the box.
Yeah. But if you were to see a picture of her, she has the look of somebody who would make those kind of decisions. Because more and more liberals appear to be a race of people with the wan, distant look on their face and the stringy hair and the glasses.
It's out of touch with reality.
Yeah. And you can't reason with them. I wonder how far the stock has dropped. Brandt's going to join us at 4:05 because it was a big day on the market.
I can't wait for their rebranding.
How did Cracker Barrel stock do today, Siri?
Cracker Barrel Old Country Store was down 0.73% today, trading at $54.40.
Yesterday, it was down 12 and the day before 7.
I'm thinking, again, if you can catch them on the downswing, because they'll rebrand, you know they're going to have to. If you catch them on the downswing and make some money on the upswing.
This, though, has seemed to generate a parallel level of outrage to the Dylan Mulvaney.
Oh, certainly.
Story. Just ridiculous. Barbara's on the line. She's our first caller this afternoon. Barbara.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Miss Pamela, Greg, and Eddie.
Hello.
Did you see the post on Facebook, and I think it was even on Fox, where Mark Harmon was going to leave the United States too?
Oh, come on.
I know. I'm with you, Pamela. I love Sam Elliott, no matter how old he gets.
Oh, I know.
These people, I'm done with all of them. That makes me so mad. But of course, Mark changed his mind. Yeah.
Oh, they always will.
He did get a little smart.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I never heard about Mark Harmon. But again, who does he think his audience is?
Right.
Exactly, Greg. How do these people think they made their money? Us going and watching their movies, these stupid people.
Look at all the people that have, in exile, and nobody cares that Rosie's in Ireland. She can die there. Who cares?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me so
And
mad.
Ellen, anybody
a lot.
talking about Ellen these days now that
Nope.
she's in England?
Oh, I
Nope.
saw a commercial with her
Thank
on it the
goodness.
other day.
Really?
Yes.
For
Well,
what?
they had
I don't know, her and her
Rosie on
wife doing
top
something.
a lot for a while, and thank goodness they've quit. I don't care what she thinks or says. These people are all actors. They're pretenders.
That's
So,
true.
One thing that's very
anyway,
clear.
as usual, Greg, I love the show, and I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed weekend, and I'll be listening Monday.
Thanks, Paps.
See ya.
Bye.
Another group that has been very late to the woke don't work party is Madison Avenue.
Yeah.
If you have a streaming service that you buy with
Mhm.
commercials and not commercial free, it's all you see is woke.
Yep.
You never see two people of the same race with each other.
Not same gender. If there's three of them, it's three different.
Only
right.
if they're gay.
And the only time you see a white guy is if there's a role for somebody stupid in the commercial. That's
I hate to say it, but you're right.
I'm gonna start trying out. for
Whatever
somebody.
happened to Jake from State Farm?
Well, George
The original
Floyd.
Jake.
He changed colors when
Mhm.
George Floyd
And
happened.
and the world let it go by like it didn't happen. But if that role again had been reversed, State Farm would be out of business.
Well, they would be hurting for sure. They're just not getting it. They're not
Mm-mm.
looking at, hey, look at what happened to Cracker Barrel when they did this.
Yeah.
And not only that, this woman wants to change the interiors of the
Yeah.
store.
I know. Take away the homie Americana.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
erase
Perfect
it.
description. That's part of the charm of
It
going
is.
to
That was
Cracker
one of the
Barrel.
big things.
Well, you know, I stopped going when they changed their French toast recipe
Oh,
because I'm allergic to cinnamon. It was the
Oh,
only
that's right.
place that didn't have cinnamon in their French
Yep,
toast.
yep.
And then they changed the recipe and made it like everybody else. They lost me there. And they took eggs in a blanket off the menu.
It's just, I tell you what, I've gone around here locally, and I'm not trying to knock them, but the best Cracker Barrels I've ever been to have not been in around this area.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been. And it's nothing negative just with this area, but kind of food service in this area in general. It's the other day we were in Taco Bell, went to a Taco Bell drive-through, and the lady that was at the window said, "It's just me and another person, so give us some
Goodness.
time."
Yeah.
There were 6 cars behind us.
I always like to visit there. You can get great gift ideas at Christmas time.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
And you get the old
For
candy
kids and
bars, the old
adults.
sodas.
They have the cutest stuff.
Yep.
I started to tell this morning, the story this morning,
Oh.
but I was interrupted.
Imagine that.
I bought a Christmas tree topper, and it was in the store, and they had a Christmas tree in the store, and it was on top of the tree,
Mhm.
and it was a plane attached on a wire
Mm-hmm.
that flew in circles around the top of the
that's
tree
cool.
Oh, cute.
That is cool.
with a spinning propeller.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yes.
And that's something you're only going to get there. You get all the old style candies that are
Candies and the sodas.
everything. Balsa wood rubber
Oh, the-
band
The
planes.
gliders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Those things are fun.
Yeah.
We had them as kids, but you could get one of those today and run around the yard
Well,
with it for an hour.
For me, somebody like me, that's fun because I see that. I remember as a kid, well, I've got my grandkids with me. Guess what? I'm fixed to buy 2 of them and go, hey, one of the boys, the only toy we got to play with, you know.
I talked about that because I picked up half a dozen of those for my stepson and his buddies.
Yeah.
And they had a blast.
Exactly.
Not everything has to be a drone with batteries.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you know, how these people work their way into a position like that, I don't know. But I think we should start a countdown or a pool on how long it'll take before she's no longer the CEO.
The apology tour.
And here's the question. If they do, if the shareholders say, hey, what are you doing?
That's what I would hope would happen by
You
now.
would hope. But when they get to that point and say, this is not working out well for us, we'd rather you leave.
Yep.
Will she even understand why?
No, it'll be because it'll be Donald Trump's fault
Yes.
and the racist America that we live in today.
Yeah. Racist, homophobic.
Yep.
And I tell you about that. There's a show called Poker Face. with Natasha Lyonne.
Oh, I like her.
I like her
Started
too.
watching it. She plays a Columbo-like character who has the ability to instantly know if somebody's lying.
Oof.
And they come up with interesting scenarios on where she can make money with that. You know, it's almost like a little bit of a superpower. And in episode 3, she picks up a dog on the side of the road that appears to be hurt or stranded. And the dog, as soon as it gets in the car, starts barking like it's trying to get a message to her. But she gets annoyed, tries to calm the dog by putting the radio on. Well, this is an old car. It's an AM radio, and she gets a caricature of a conservative talk show host. And the host says something about immigrant. And I mean, not even good. This is a cartoon talk show host. And she uses the opportunity to say, it's bad enough I got you, but now I got a homophobic, racist MAGA person to listen to on the radio. One of those MAGA people. They had to put that in the show.
Yep.
And off goes the dial. I go, all right, so you're entitled to believe that. And guess what? I'm entitled to turn off your show.
But that's the thing. There's shows, these programs that they run in the country that they ran for the last 5 years or 4 years. It's gone to crap.
They never
no
used
success.
to bring reality into these shows in that way.
No.
They didn't. I don't remember ever
Never.
an actual president being mentioned in shows. Like, they're a separate universe.
Yeah.
So what? This is just ridiculous.
Agreed.
I guess they just can't help themselves. And they're hurting themselves in the long run. Because look at all the things that have fallen to the wayside because they had to let their political ass show on the program. It's just unbelievable. They don't get it. All right, we are at 3:23. Brant McDonald at 4:05 this afternoon. The Movie Maven will join us at 5:35 for some weekend viewing suggestions. And in the event that your car is damaged in an accident, this show is brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. Absolutely the very best in not only repairing your car, but literally making it a work of art when all is said and done, because that's the high standard. It's the only standard that Donnie Turner knows. He has been a car guy his entire life, going back to his teenage years. Never had plans to own his own business, but he found himself working for people, repairing cars, but being told to skip certain steps in the repair process. If you know Donnie, that didn't square with his personal values. He did not like, even when the boss said to cheating. So he wouldn't have it. Actually, he stood his ground and got canned from a job. And that's when he said, you know what? If I'm going to do it my way, I'm going to have to do it under my own business. And thus the birth of MPB over 4 decades ago. Your car will not be in better hands. Whether it's a simple cosmetic repair or something more serious, if the car needs to be towed, have it towed to the boulevard at East Shirley Lane. Or if you have a claim going, get the claim number and then call 27-REC with the W so they can begin the plan to make your car look as good as new, maybe better at Montgomery Paint and Body. Our first traffic of the afternoon at 3:24.
Well, our accident on East Boulevard in front of Sam's has cleared. We have rain in the area, and we have very elevated traffic levels. It's Friday, so we're busy on I-65 and 85. The boulevards are busy. Had an accident a little after lunchtime at Northern Boulevard at Coliseum Boulevard. They still have the Alabama River Parkway side of that intersection shut down, and we're still on the scene just a couple of minutes ago. Keep it here. We'll keep you updated if any other accidents happen. At McKinnon Toyota, get $500 in APR cash when you purchase a new Toyota Tacoma and finance it through SE Toyota Finance. It's worth the drive. Exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store. When you're on your feet all day, foot pain can feel endless and overwhelming. And when your job depends on your feet, it's even more critical to have the right support. Keith's story shows how Good Feet helped him get back on track.
Being a letter carrier and walking 20,000 steps, which equals up to about 10 miles a day, it's tough. I had back problems. That was scary. I've been delivering letters to the Good Feet Store for over 6 years. The people at the Good Feet Store really educated me and finally convinced me to try their arch supports. And lo and behold, I have no more back problems. Where I would be without them, I have no clue.
So if you're a letter carrier like Keith or anyone who's on their feet for a living, don't wait to find relief. Visit the Good Feet store for a free fitting and test walk today. The Good Feet store is in Montgomery, across from the shops at East Chase. Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today or just stop by the store nearest you.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Pestruccelli, General Sales Manager and co-owner of Blue Water Broadcasting. For over 21 years, Blue Water Broadcasting has been a proud part of the River region. We're not just a company, we're your neighbors. Our owners, air staff, account executives, and support team all live right here. We believe in this community, and we stand by our slogan, Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
This weekend, preseason NFL action is back, and it doesn't mean squat. Except for the guys who get cut from the squad. Preseason NFL action. Who cares? This weekend.
No, we're busy with our big snack commission plan for the afternoon. What do we decided to do?
I think we're going to mess with some Baumhauers and try a few different things on their menu.
Don't forget the party.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, next week.
Next week, right?
Yes, Wednesday we celebrate 20 years of this afternoon adventure.
Nice.
Oh, do you want to get hot wings?
Yeah.
How hot?
It's up to you. I can take it. I'm off tomorrow. I can
So
just
you
hang
can
out with
recover.
me in my upstairs bathroom tomorrow. I'm fine with that.
You want the Jamaican jerk
Yeah, jerk's good.
with like hot?
You can go medium because they're probably too hot for y'all. I don't want y'all too hot.
I'm going to put out some of my favorite things at Baumhauer's next week. The mozzarella cheese patties,
Those are great. Those
The-
are really good.
beignets,
Beignets or something else.
and strawberry shortcake for as many people that want it. So join us for a celebration and a strawberry shortcake orgy next week.
We should get Joey, being young Joey. I remember when he used to eat the hottest of the hot wings there. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't
bring the
nothing.
pain.
Yeah. I wonder if he it's been a few years, but I wonder if he's still got that in him.
When we brought the wings on here before, he talked big talk about it.
Funny enough, you say that. The other day we were talking and he was giving the big talk about the Hegseth health thing.
Yes, the push-ups and pull-ups
and
challenge.
he was all about
Uh-huh.
it. We were like, okay, well, and he mocked me a little bit because, of course, I'm not going to be able to do it. So I was like, well, let's video you. Well, the next day I brought it up, and he's like, it's going to be a little bit harder than I thought it'd be. What do you mean, Joey? You were going to breeze right through
Uh-huh.
it. Can't get him to commit to that now.
I mean, that's
That one
was it 100 push-ups and 10 pull-ups?
I think it was like 10 and 10 or something of that nature. I know that one lady did it in like 3 minutes, and I was just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's insane.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, here's breaking NFL news, who also refuses to face reality. There are 4 social justice messages.
Kidding me.
Oh. Thank God.
Can you share it so I can see it?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you've been gone for a couple of days, and I
Got
fell
out
out
of
of all
practice.
my good habits.
Oh, sorry.
But let's share this with the viewers
That's pretty good.
on YouTube. Happy Hour with Greg Goodell.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Should I expand that?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't see it.
That's a little better. And they
Well,
are.
that made it smaller for the
NFL players
screen.
can have the following on the back of their helmet: release the Epstein files. Where are the
Mhm.
white women at?
Mhm.
Oh,
Go ahead, waiting. Cowboys suck.
oh yeah. And there's another one. What does THICC stand
Thick
for?
Latinos can stay.
Okay. Oh, and here's one that says
Thick.
LeBron James is a bitch. Well,
That
we
one
all
I
know
like the
that.
best of all.
He's the biggest freaking baby in
I've
professional
ever seen.
sports. Just the worst and stupid as dumb
Yes.
as a box of hammers. I don't care if he's got $500 million in the bank. The guy is a knucklehead.
He can play ball. I'll give him that. That's his one talent. But other than that, everything else he's done is almost embarrassing.
All right, what else do we have here this afternoon? I've got a. We won't start it yet, but I have Let me just make sure I have it queued up here. I may, in my haste, have sent it somewhere else.
I've done that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back for this. But it's a good video that you should listen to. And we'll have that coming up for you. At 3:31, let's pay. By the way, our number is 272-9228. 272-9228. I wonder if anybody's been to the Cracker Barrel locally to see if there were.
I was there 2 days ago for breakfast. It was, so as far as I could tell, same old Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
I didn't, and
They
then when I
haven't
left,
changed the
I saw
inside
that.
here?
Mm-mm. It was, I think the one here in Montgomery. I didn't really notice anything then, except
It's
the
probably
food
too
looked
much work
mediocre and the.
to go through changing it. So they're like, nah.
I'm guessing. They may not publicly announce it, but I'm guessing the plans to make the walls free of all that clutter, meaning all those American icons, those.
I love
nostalgic
that
American-
stuff.
Yeah. It's one of the best restaurants to have something to look at if
that
you're
that
while
would
you're waiting
become
on
a
your
thing
food.
too for a couple years back. I think right after COVID, where you would take a picture of someone you know, and you get in the old
Yes.
frame, and you would go
Yes.
to Cracker Barrel when nobody was looking. You would put it up there, so it
Uh-huh.
blended in like it was part of it.
Yeah, that's
I
fun.
thought that was cool.
Yeah.
The meme producers have been busy. You got
Oh, I love Crack Barrel.
Crack Barrel with Hunter Biden, Cackler Barrel with Kamala Harris, Cracker Barack, Cracker Barely There. What was wrong with the guy in the barrel?
Too white.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, she's now we have the Indian in the crowd. It's Elizabeth Warren.
Ah, Pocahontas.
Yeah, Big Chief. Oh, okay. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah,
Hey, I saw your donut video this morning. How was the doctor this morning?
it was good to see the doctor
Yeah.
this morning. Yeah. And I did feel better.
I figured you would.
In fact, I still have some donut holes in the car that I accidentally forgot to bring into the studio.
You must be letting them warm up on the dash for me.
It'd be amazing on a day like this, they get nice.
Oh,
and
they do.
fresh, recook in
Who
the
you
box.
telling, baby?
Yeah. Yeah. That mouthful of sweetness. Basically, my life is an addiction in the morning to sweet mounds of dough that are sugar coated and
yes.
deep fried just right. And then at night, the garlic nuts, which
You just
can't have
become a
just one.
yeasty beast there.
Well, I'm peddling the stuff off today. I didn't do that many miles, but I sure did what I did quickly because lightning struck
thundering
real
things,
close to
yeah.
me. And I set a land speed record for me. Anytime you get that bike up to 16, 17 miles an hour,
Sheesh. You start breaking apart?
I was making music, man. Come on the way. You hear the thunder over there? That's me. This afternoon. Let's take a quick visit. Some folks will be looking for cars this weekend. Jack Ingram Signature Used Cars for those shopping in the pre-owned market, as I have 8 times. I can share this, right?
You can.
Well, let's share the tab so people can take a look at what we're going
There
to
you
look at.
go.
And let's see. Let's shop in the Nissan Kicks. I did want to take a look there in the under 20 category and see what's happening there, because these cars, to find a thoroughly vetted vehicle like this Dodge Charger 2015, beautiful red, in great condition, photos, videos, $69.99, and at the same price as 2013 Honda CR-V XL, also $69.99. Ooh, I see they've sold a couple of the cars they had at 90. See, here's the thing: you hear about one of the vehicles I mentioned from their inventory, they do sell. They do sell, so don't dawdle. If you're interested, here's something that interests you, like making the Mercedes-Benz dream come true. They've got some sedans and SUVs. This 2019 Mercedes-Benz C-Class C300 at $19,997. They got a GLS SUV, same price. And all of these cars, here's the 2017 E-Class C300.
Mhm.
That's the one Goose had.
Well,
She'd still have it, except she moved to New Orleans and the car it would have never survived the horrible pavement there.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, it is rough.
Yeah, the potholes down there.
But she loved it, and it served her well for 4 years. So why not live the Mercedes dreams? Who's going to ask questions about what year it is or what you paid for it?
You're right.
You get a good deal, and they stand behind what they sell at Jack Ingram Signature Used Cars. Start online at Jack Ingram Signature Used Cars.com. Don't forget the Ingram family brings you great new products from Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Nissan, Volkswagen, Volvo, and Audi at jackingram.com. More traffic at 336.
Well, we just keep having accidents this afternoon. We've got rain in the area. Brand new one, 4300 block of Troy Highway. That is right near Capitol Pond, southbound, headed out. If you are in that area, watch out for emergency vehicles. Adams Avenue at South Decatur got a disabled vehicle in the roadway there. They're trying to get that one out of the way. And right after lunch, we had a overturned vehicle accident, Northern Boulevard, right near Coliseum Boulevard. They have shut down part of Northern Boulevard, or had it shut down. Could be back open. If you're coming from Lower Wetumpka Road over to Coliseum, you may be blocked there for a bit. Just use caution. We'll keep you updated. Great shopping at Midtown Plaza. Shop Verizon. They need at Hunan Garden or American Deli, Midtown Plaza, and Street off I-85. Another great McClinton & Company development. I'm Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Mr. Electric. At Mr. Electric, they have the power to make things better.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. A Montgomery man was sentenced Thursday for orchestrating a mail and bank fraud scheme. 29-year-old Joseph Robert Milford received 8 years in prison for the crimes. Milford and his co-conspirators stole checks from the mail for over 2 years. The altered checks were used to make fraudulent transfers totaling over $1 million. The city of Montgomery celebrates the area's top entrepreneurs tonight at the 2025 Small Business Awards. Finalists were selected by a national panel of judges for innovation, growth, and community impact. The presentation ceremony will take place at the Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts beginning at 5:30. This event is free and open to the public. The city of Montgomery is welcoming hundreds of fans to the capital city for the 2025 FCS kickoff game. The game will take place tomorrow at historic Crampton Bowl, with Mercer University taking on the University of California, Davis. The game will be nationally televised by ESPN, with kickoff set for 6 p.m. Saturday. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
We're a customer service company that does electrical work. Landscape lighting, backyard lighting, you name it. If it involves a wire, we handle it. Peace of mind made easy. That's what you get with Mr. Electric.
Mr. Electric, the power to make things better.
I'm Dennis Mullins, running for mayor of Prattville, and I'm on a mission to put Prattville first. Our kids deserve the best. That's why I'll fight for our schools, working with school leaders and parents to make sure every student has the tools they need to succeed. I'll tackle traffic congestions head on with smart, sustainable infrastructure planning and real solutions to keep Prattville moving. And at City Hall, I'll cut wasteful spending, getting our debt under control, and protect your tax dollars, securing a stronger future for us all. I'm Dennis Mullins, a leader who cares and a mayor who will listen. I'm Dennis Mullins, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Dennis Mullins for Prattville Mayor, 521 Weatherby Trail, Prattville, Alabama, 36067.
Labor Day savings are here at the Home Depot with up to 35% off, plus up to an extra $450 off select appliances like LG. Keep your routines running smoothly with an LG refrigerator you can count on from the Home Depot. And with the connected ThinQ app, you'll know if the door is left open and when to replace the filter. Gear up for fall with Labor Day savings on LG, America's most reliable appliance brand, at the Home Depot. Offer valid August 21st through September 10th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your priceless vinyl collection. Sure, you sleep on a futon because the money most people would have spent on a bed you spent on more records. But forget the fact that you can stream just about any song ever created for a few dollars a month. No, you need to listen to music in the most difficult way possible. So go ahead and get Progressive so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody. Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Rich Thomas weather, a service of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, where over-the-road dump truck drivers are needed right now. Home twice a week and every weekend, must leave early on Sunday with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Call them now at 855-777-9785.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of random storms will continue well into the evening hours tonight before they fade out, and there will be more scattered random storms on Saturday and Sunday. Nothing unusual. Low tonight in the 70s, the high tomorrow and Sunday right around 90. Then, how would you like a heat break next week with lower humidity and cooler nights? Stand by. It's going to get a lot better, but we'll have to wait till about Tuesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Whether you're buying a home or auto or consolidating debt, CB&S Bank's personal loans get you where you need to go. Go to cbsbank.com to find a location near you or apply online today. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to It's a Woke World.
Welcome to Disney's Education Camp. So if your skin is white, it is time you can check. It's a woke world after all. It's a woke world after all. It's a woke world after all. It's a woke.
If destruction be our lot, we ourselves must be the authors and finishers.
It's a world of fears, and we work long days to make souvenirs. All the millions of down and the weakers aside. It's a world after all.
It's a world of measles, schmears, as they say, where up is down, down is up, and on and on and on. It just and boys can just declare themselves girls, and on and on and on. And it's really not working out well for them, is it?
No.
It's over. In fact, there was a headline on Fox yesterday. Democrats and Republicans excoriating Cracker Barrel for doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like it's over. It didn't work. It's another plot from the far left that I mean, they had such tremendous media support for whatever crackpot idea they had. It did get somewhere.
But no success.
The CEO of Target, it took long enough, had to resign.
Yep.
But it goes right back to one thing in particular, and it's not even all the LGBTQ merchandise they were selling, but it was the decision on the bathrooms.
Yep. That was it. That was a line crossed, no doubt.
Yeah. They don't understand. Most people don't think that's normal.
Yep.
And I have not been in a Target since they announced that policy, and I won't go.
I know several people.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just not good. Steve on the line, 272-9228. We have a list of the allegedly 10 funniest movies of all time over the last 50 years. We can talk about that, but Steve, what's on your mind today?
Okay, 2 comments. One, I remembered after I got off the phone what Cracker Barrel did the first time to stir people up, that come out and celebrate your sexuality. I haven't bought one dinner there since then. I think my wife's been there with a group a couple of times, but I refused to go in there. I couldn't even get them to listen to my complaint on the telephone when I call in. And the other comment that I had, I heard that Jerome Powell said that a rate decrease, I mean, they're probably going to drop the Fed rate in September. I don't know when they meet in September.
Well, the market had a big day just based on
him talking. Yeah, just speculation.
He put it off long enough just to hurt Trump, just to delay anything good that might happen on behalf of Donald Trump. But the pressure is on him to stop effing around.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too. Thanks for taking the call. We're glad you're back, Sam.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Yes, you were missed.
Yes, you was.
I miss being here. I need this. It's part of my sense of normalcy. And I have felt like I am
kind of out of sync
tethered to the world, flying around it with life lately.
You know who
all around
came through it was Master Thesby.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday. It was great to have a bonus day with him. And of course, this week, David Blackman's out.
I know.
David's usually available to do extra radio, even over the phone. It's just that he's on a cruise ship somewhere. But he'll be back with us on Monday, which is good.
Yes.
And later, I was going to save this for a contest, but the movie Maven's coming up later, and I thought it might be fun. What do you think the funniest movie of the last 50 years?
Oh, gosh. That's tough. Christmas Vacation.
That's a good one.
I would put it on the list.
Planes, Trains, Automobiles is a good one.
I would put that, but it didn't make this list.
Oh, you're kidding me. That list was made by a Nazi. What about, what was the Bill Murray movie Stripes back in the day? That was kidding me?
Caddyshack?
No.
What?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, let's go for some nerd movies then.
I know.
Man.
Funniest?
Let me play a dramatic scene from one of these top 10 comedies, and you'll know which one made it.
Are you going to play Airplane? Yeah.
Starts with a
Okay, well, that makes sense.
dryness of the throat. As the virus penetrates red blood cells, the victim becomes dizzy. He begins to experience an itching, a rash. From there, the poison goes to work on the central nervous system, causing severe muscle spasms, followed by the inevitable drooling. At this point, the entire digestive system collapses, accompanied by uncontrollable flatulence, until finally the poor bastard is reduced to a quivering, wasted piece of jelly.
And of course, during that scene, while Dr. Rumack is describing the symptoms, the pilot is played by Peter Graves, is acting them out perfectly.
All right, how about Blazing Saddles?
Believe it or not, that did not make it.
My Cousin Vinny?
Did not make it.
History of the World Part 1?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Airplane is the only one that you've identified that's on this particular list.
I don't like this list.
I don't either. It's from, well, I don't want to give the address. I don't want people looking them up.
Yeah.
But I would like people to call with what they think is the funniest movie in the last 50 years. And I would put Airplane at number 1 because no movie ever made me laugh harder in the theater than that.
That was just hysterical. It was one bit after another, after another.
It's the only time I've walked out of the theater where my stomach hurt. You know, it was just.
Are there any Adam Sandler movies on it?
Do I see Adam Sandler here? No.
Oh, Mark Cumby said Son-in-Law, and yes, that movie
that was
is
a good
hilarious.
One. That was a good one.
Let's see, we should make our own list.
See, Pauly Shore is very polarizing. People love him or hate him.
In that movie, he was hysterical.
Yes.
Man. It's just like Encino Man. Encino Man, he was hysterical.
I know. And see, like I was talking about the cheesy 90s action movies, those cheesy 90s comedies that are just so dumb, I absolutely love.
believe this is a crap list you got here, Greg.
Do you know the movie
my job.
Airheads?
Yes.
I have been trying to find that on streaming. It's nowhere.
Can't find it?
Oh, I know where you can find it. So
Yep.
I'll be picking that up.
I got one to spare right now. Yes. Yes. I can't give me a hint of something else that's on there. Is there any movies from, let's
Is
say,
Monty
the last
Python on there?
Ooh.
No.
Life of Brian?
Good, because that's cheesy.
No, I I know people that love the Monty Python movies.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were that funny.
I liked them, but
I love the TV show sometimes.
yeah.
It's British humor. British humor is different.
British humor is
Mark
great. Benny
Cumbie
Hill
said,
was great.
Encino Man, Blast from the Past, Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor?
Nope,
What?
none of those. There's a little
Do
woke.
we not?
80s
Do we
ones in
not
there?
know comedy?
I
What
know,
is
suddenly
happening?
I'm worried about this.
Oh, wait a minute. Life of Brian did make number 7.
Okay.
All right, so there's one Monty Python. I don't know how I missed that. I'm
That's
sorry.
I mean, that's
A little
kind of a
brain dead
gimme though,
today.
because they're always going to have that. Throw Monty Python in there.
What? I mean,
Oh man.
Let's see what
I'm gonna
Dana
cheat
and Eric
now.
want to bring to the chat here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
hi.
I'm going to get Bridesmaid.
Oh, Bryce,
Yes.
that was a good one.
That is hilarious.
That's a really
number
good one. Yeah,
4.
I'll give you that.
I didn't see that.
Oh, gosh,
Greg,
it's
you got to see
good.
that
Oh.
one.
This must be a list of unfunny movies.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, they're humorous in nature.
But that one is on it.
that one is on it, and that one is good, especially when they go to try on the bridesmaid dresses.
What about Hot Fuzz?
Yes, after they
Hot Fuzz.
You've mentioned that before.
I love that movie.
Hot Fuzz is good.
Yes.
Y'all have a great weekend.
You too.
You
Thanks.
too. Oh, Super Troopers?
They got a Super
that the
Trooper
one with the
Dumb and
naked
Dumber?
people?
Dumb
Is
and Dumber.
Super Troopers the one with the naked people?
No, not
I
necessarily.
don't think so. No, they're state troopers. And they're
Oh, I'm thinking of no. Mine's a space one, where they're in a, I don't know, some kind of
Space
rocket.
Jane
Balls?
Fonda one.
No, not that. That should have made the list too.
Oh, what about Wedding Crashers or
Wedding Singer?
No,
Oh, what's that other one? The Hangover?
no.
What in the world?
I never went to see Hangover.
Hangover's good.
Why would I want to see
It
that?
was good.
All right, let's talk to Eric at 272-9228.
Sky?
Hey, good afternoon.
Hey, Eric.
Man, I tell you, you might relate to this, but on my top 10 has got to be Chicken Chong, the original.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Nice streams.
Didn't
Something
make
up in
this
smoke.
list.
What about
Nothing.
Anchorman?
Anchorman is
Yeah.
number 10.
Okay.
And that first one was
It was good.
funny, and it was a great satire.
40-Year-Old
on-
Virgin?
Did not make it.
What?
No.
Wow.
Old school?
Nope.
One more that I like
All right.
would be shoot. I say I just lost it. I had it was another hilarious. But Chicken Chong was one of the favorite. Only the original and Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers did not make this list.
Is Dazed and Confused considered a comedy?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Hey.
That did not make the list either.
Old school?
Nope.
What?
All right, brother man. I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you.
See, Eric.
How much older are we having to go? Because
Yeah,
we've named everything from like
Last 50
2000s.
years. Last 50 years.
I've been around for 55. I feel like I should know this.
You know, when
It's a mad crazy world, or whatever.
when
that was.
PC and wokeness started to become a factor, that's when movies became less funny.
A lot less funny.
Here's Scott.
If this movie isn't on the list, you should move on to the next topic. Coming to America.
A great movie.
No.
Oh, you're
Wait,
kidding
wait,
me,
which
McDougal?
No, it didn't make it.
Wow.
I'm all out of ideas.
I'm not disagreeing. There's really no right or wrong here. This is just a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody laughs at that movie. That's got to be top 10.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
No.
Oh my gosh. What?
No. Outrage! Here on News Talk 93.1 FM.
Is there anything from the last 20 years on this list?
I got movies here. Well, Anchorman's 2004. There's one from 2007. Bridesmaids was 2011. Very little from this century.
Wow.
Most of them, Airplane was 1980, which is hard to believe.
Man.
And several from the 90s. And there's one other movie from the 80s. 1, 2, 3, from the 90s, and Life of Brian, which was already named 1979. That's the oldest one on the list. Here is Dana.
Hi.
Hi.
I would say I'm sorry, I'm driving through rain. My all-time favorite would be Meet the Fockers.
Meet the Fockers.
You know what? I would put that movie on this list.
But it's not?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I actually liked a couple of those Fokker movies.
Yes. How about Big Lebowski?
That's on the list at number 5.
All right. I feel good there.
That's
a
number
great
5,
movie.
Big Lebowski.
Great movie.
All right. Thank you for the call.
Thank you, Dana.
356. We got to make room for Brant McDonald to join us here in a minute. Georgia Floors Direct has been a flooring destination since 1969. You know, they will never make the Cracker Barrel mistake. They're not going to take a formula that works, a business model that works, and blow it up just to say, look at us. We're new. New is not always better. I mean, they have the latest fashions and trends in flooring. No mistake about that. But their approach, having the biggest inventory, the best people to take care of the customers, the best installers to put the flooring in, that's what's made them the consumer's number one choice, voted for by consumers year after year after year, best in flooring. They save you time, they save you money, and you've got the most phenomenal people under the roof to make whatever it is you want, whether it's flooring, hardwood laminate tile, carpet, you name it. Marble kitchen countertops and window blinds too. So there's 3 great ways to improve your home under one big roof. On the boulevard across from Lowe's, flooring destination since 1969. See the Lord of the Laminates, Jeff Mallinson and his merry band of floorers, Dustin, Jonathan, Q, Steve, Andy, Matt. Great group on the boulevard across from Lowe's, and look for them on social media. All right, at 3:57, we're going to have to go through these calls quick, but we got a bunch. Let's go to Jason.
Hey, has anybody mentioned Harlem Night?
Oh, another good one.
That is not on the top 10. But that doesn't mean it doesn't belong
That was
there.
a good one. That
There's
was a really good one.
Yeah, no wrong or
I think I
right.
had
here.
Red Fox
Thanks for
last
the call,
week.
Jason. Let's go to Tony.
Ooh, Tropic
Hey
Thunder.
there. How about the classic Steve Martin, The Jerk?
Oh, great movie.
You know,
Greg.
it's not on the top 10.
Greg Budell.
But
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
I nobody was a bigger Steve Martin fan than me.
When did you lose it for him?
I
I'm
didn't
right
lose
with
it.
you.
I just didn't think it was all. I was disappointed when I saw it in the
The
theater.
Jerk, really?
Yeah.
What about Father of the Bride? That was a good one.
That's when I kind of bailed out.
That's
on
a
Steve.
a heart warmer, and I interviewed
It is funny.
Yeah.
the woman who played the bride.
Yeah.
Can't remember it.
Kimberly.
She
his
was.
daughter.
I had her as a
Great
guest in
story.
Chicago.
Yeah.
She was awesome.
She's married to Brad Paisley, the country singer.
Really? So,
Okay.
yeah, country
Yeah,
singer.
they've been married a long time.
That's interesting.
She found herself a pretty good husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have kids
That's
together.
a
Super nice, very genuine.
They seem to have a good relationship.
But she wasn't the biggest star I interviewed that day.
I
Mhm.
see.
Thanks for the call.
Thanks, Tony.
Let's go to Skeeter.
He said he'd have the 2 sockets tomorrow.
The what?
I thought Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
That movie is actually beyond this
50
list because
years.
it's more than just
Oh,
barely more
yeah.
than 50 years. Otherwise, if it wasn't, I'd ball up
Oh,
this
yeah.
list and throw it away.
Oh, with Gene Wilder in it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's more than 50 years old. Hard to believe.
It
Hard
is.
to believe.
Yep.
Thanks for the call. Let's go to Bill to wrap up this round of nominations. Bill.
What about Trading?
Trading Places.
Trading
Another
Places.
classic.
Yeah, I actually love that movie.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
But it's not on this
Yeah.
list.
Ah,
And I believe I would put it there.
Definitely.
It's also a holiday movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My
Definitely.
favorite, and the favorite part of it is when they pick him up off of the rolling thing that you put under the car, and he said, "I've been to Numb, man. I've been to Cone. I've been."
Oh, Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie,
No,
oh God, yeah.
that's hysterical.
Well, it missed a good chance.
And then he plays the button-down guy, the guy they've groomed.
Yes.
He plays that both roles so well. Funny
and
stuff.
the two actors were Don Amici and
Yes.
and the guy that did the Timex commercial, right? The
Um,
Timex.
yeah, Don Amici was one. The other guy was
Who was the old guy?
Who did the Timex watch?
Yeah, one of those distinguished Hollywood names that I can't
Oh
remember.
yes, sir.
Yep.
But I can't believe it didn't make the list. Okay.
Didn't make it.
Sorry.
All righty.
We'll take more calls on this. Brett McDonald is going to join us in a couple of minutes to talk about the day in money, and it was a big one. Right now, we're going to see how Skipper is minding the road.
Well, it is a busy afternoon with the rainfall coming down. We're just loaded up with accident. Where's Ferries at McWaters? We have an accident there. 2000 block Upper Wetumpka Road. That's going to be right near North Florida Street and Max Tavern. 830 West Fairview Avenue. That is right at I-65 in West Fairview. 4300 block Troy Highway. That's going to be out near Capitol Pawn Shop as you're heading out of Montgomery. And Adams Avenue at South Decatur. Got a disabled vehicle at that intersection. We're hoping that one's out of the way. Rain falling. It is just a busy, ugly afternoon. So buckle up. We'll keep you updated. When it comes to the big jobs, check out the new Cat Next Generation track loaders at Thompson Tractor. Got a bigger cab, more torque, more power, and great financing available. ThompsonTractor.com. They're just off I-85 past Taylor Road. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store. And have you tried the over-the-counter products for your foot pain and nothing seems to work? If that's you, it's time to check out the Good Feet Store. Stop the pain that's stopping you. Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today, or just stop by the store nearest you.
WAKA Action 8 News has brought you the River Region's first 9 p.m. news since 2007. Now you can watch Action 8 News at 9 on the Montgomery CW. Want to know where to find it? Go to Channel 22 with your antenna, DirecTV or Dish Network, Channel 14 on Charter Spectrum, Channel 7 on C Spire, and Channel 19 on WOW. Get your Weather Authority forecast, lace up sports coverage, and your local news. It makes a difference where you get your 9 p.m. news. Watch Action 8 News at 9 on the Montgomery CW.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Warning. Warning.
This is an official PS alert. PS alert. You are hearing the very first pumpkin spice reference of the year. Repeat, this is the first pumpkin spice reference. More are sure to follow. You may now continue with your summer activities. PS alert.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. A tour bus that was returning to New York City from Niagara Falls crashed on an interstate highway, killing and injuring multiple people. It happened near Pembroke, about 25 miles east of Buffalo. Police say the bus lost control, leading to shattered windows and passengers being ejected. The driver survived. As Aaron moves out to sea, meteorologists are looking for activity in the Atlantic to pick up again in September, which is nearing what's typically the most active time of the hurricane season. Wall Street was sharply higher after the head of the Federal Reserve hinted cuts to interest rates may be coming. The Dow was up 846 points. The NASDAQ gained 396 points today. The S&P 500 adding 96 points. This is SRN News.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Peter. He loves his motorcycle. What he doesn't love is wind. Which is ironic, because wind is a big part of the whole wind-in-your-face motorcycle cliche. But nobody ever tells you how relentless a strong crosswind is, or the cliche wouldn't exist. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back. Get a quote to see if you can save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
What is your next success story? At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can succeed again with more than 135 affordable online degrees and certificates to help you move your career forward. From cybersecurity and AI to healthcare and MBA, our programs help you build critical thinking, leadership, and communication skills that set you apart in today's job market. Apply now and save with no application fee through September 3rd. Visit umgc.edu to get started. Certified to operate in Virginia by Shep.
Not only have we dropped the image of the barrel and the cracker from our logo, now we're changing our name. Welcome to Woker Barrel. We've added plenty of new vegan menu options, but don't worry, we still serve eggs, fresh from the finest birthing chickens. Plus, Woker Barrel has updated our decor with lots of images of Che Guevara and plenty of Obama Hope posters. And our restroom signs have changed from men and women to they and them. Best of all, our servers have gender-neutral names like Pat or Alex or Sandy, and they always ask if you'd like a side order of fake outrage. So come on down for some Southern hospitality and some Northern DEI initiatives. Woker Barrel, we're toast.
Here's a guy who's got a lot to tell us today, the man we call Mr. Right on the Money, Grant McDonald from Invest Advisors. Good afternoon, sir.
Greg, hey, buddy, what a day, huh?
Yeah, but first, interesting to once again see a company, as we saw with Bud Light, Cracker Barrel, going off the deep end, apparently learning nothing from previous examples, and watching their stock value drop and just triggering a rash of national outrage that's really huge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was an absolute unmitigated disaster by this CEO, and I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't fired in the coming days over this.
Me too,
definitely.
But I would like to know, as she walks out, as she packs up her desk and leaves, what the hell were you thinking? They just don't get it. Madison Avenue isn't paying attention either, but we don't want to get into that discussion now. The market had a huge day. I would like to know, Jerome Powell indicated a rate cut. What's your assessment on this?
Yeah. So first of all, I would go back to yesterday when I called in and we were talking about what Jay Powell may or may not say. I made the comment on the air that I didn't think he was going to say a whole lot, that he might give a small nugget, but that would be it. Well, I was wrong. I was big time wrong. He said a whole lot more than I thought he would. And that's what caused this huge market rally. So, you think about the opening comments. I mean, because, I sat there and watched. I've seen his comments twice today already. But he starts off talking about the fact that GDP growth is slowing down. Well, no crap. I mean, we've seen this for 6 months now. That's not a surprise. But at least he's willing to, talk about it and discuss it. He then goes on to talk about where the current rate of inflation is, which was interesting to me because right after that, he starts talking about how that the balance of risks, have sort of shifted and that he wants to focus now more on the unemployment rate, primarily because of the weakness we saw in those jobs numbers, which were not good. I have to say, they really weren't. And so you start to compare those two statements and, let's break that down. So he says, we're going to have to change sort of the way we think about the balance of risks. In other words, what he's really saying is we're willing to allow inflation to run a little hotter. We're more concerned about the unemployment rate more than anything else. Well, I think what's happening here is he's beginning to bend a little bit towards the overall thinking of the White House. But more importantly, it's not so much Trump as much as it is Scott Bessent. I think he and Bessent have been talking a lot more than people think. For him to make this, to sort of allude to this whole idea that he's not going to, consider inflation quite as much as he is the job market. The other thing too, he had some really interesting comments on tariffs, where he started to sort of pivot away from some of the things that he's been saying all year. He talks about how the effects on consumer prices are now visible. I think that's what he said, that they're coming into greater visibility, and he expects that that it could impact prices going forward. But then he also says that he thinks it's like really, really reasonable, that the inflation effects of tariffs will be short-lived. That came out of his mouth. That's literally what he said. Then he follows it up with saying, well, we can't allow a one-time increase to cause an ongoing problem. But then he says it's unlikely that would happen. Think about this. I mean, what's he been saying for the last 3 or 4 months? He says it's unlikely that that's going to happen. So this is a Fed chair, I believe, that we saw today for the first time really begin to pivot. And, maybe it's the pressure that's coming at him from Trump. Maybe it's some people talking to him and trying to convince him that he's been wrong. Maybe it's Bessent who is talking to him about some of the other things we've been bringing up on the air, Greg, that there's a whole lot more going on besides these academic classroom studies that he's been doing his whole life. There's a tremendous amount of leverage in the sovereign debt market, and what's happening in Japan with their Japanese government bond yields going higher, that's putting pressure on the U.S. bond market. There's just things that we got to do. Plus, on top of that, the reverse repo market, we've been reporting on this, and I know no one knows what that is. But essentially, all it is a pool of money that the Fed has to allow them the ability to lend money to institutions in overnight lending, 24-hour lending all over the world for people who need liquidity. Well, that thing has gotten down to zero. So he's about to have to start doing QE again. So, I mean, anyway, you add it all up, and here's the bottom line. This is kind of some of the stuff we've been saying this year. We're going to wind up with what we call a little bit of financial repression, meaning maybe the inflation rate runs between 2 and 3, maybe it even gets up to 3. But that's how you monetize the debt. That's how you get out of this with fast-paced growth in U.S. GDP output that we expect will happen in 2026. And I think at this point, it's a foregone conclusion that the Fed chairs, they're going to cut the federal funds rate by 1/4 point in the September meeting. And we probably get at least 1, maybe 2 more cuts before the year is out. And so the market priced that in immediately, and you see the result.
Yeah.
And it was a broad-based rally, too, by the way. I mean,
That was my next question, because you've been emphasizing that the Dow especially has been held up by half a dozen big companies for the most part. I was wondering if this was a market-wide benefit.
It absolutely was. But, as you know, Greg, we've also been pretty big advocates of hard assets and how we're in a new day and time now. And that with all this deficit spending and government borrowing and all of that, that there were all arrows pointed to one thing, and that was monetizing the debt, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We could talk about that next week. But when you look at the action that happened with copper and copper miners, uranium and uranium miners, silver and silver miners, gold and gold miners, they have been screaming higher. They were up big today. And they led all the index. Significant outperformance in hard asset companies over the broad market indexes like the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. Also, I would just add to that, the value style companies, which is another area where we have a fair amount of money positioned in portfolios, substantially outperformed. It was really something. And this is why I say, lower interest rates, which is where we think we've been feeling like this was going to head, and ultimately QE, because that's the only way to get out of this mess, that combined with pro-growth policies that Trump is doing. Those are the things. So a really incredible broad-based rally across the board in all asset classes. And we'll see if it can hold up. You know, the market is now just about fully pricing in a rate cut. So now you can it's the proverbial, you know, by the time you get to the Fed meeting and they actually cut it, the market could potentially go down in a couple of 3 weeks, you know. That's how it works. But anyway, did want to call in on Friday, kind of wrap up the week. You know, we have been talking about Jay Powell's speech all week long and how that was really going to be the big deal that would move markets. We got that today, and so didn't want to go into the weekend without at least calling in and talking about it.
Well, the interesting part of the story is that this guy Powell has really seems to have had a revelation or two, you know, to have changed his position so dramatically, which is good.
It is good, and he's got an off ramp, right, so that it's not so embarrassing. He can point to these jobs revisions, and look, we know that we've got a horrible problem going on at the Bureau of Labor Statistics with reporting really not so great data. They haven't done a great job. That last report was not so great, and then to get the revisions in the 2 prior months was not so great either. So, and then too with Trump's immigration policy. So you know we're deporting people, so the labor force is beginning to shrink. So even the quote unofficial labor force, where you don't have workers that we're able to track for all the reasons we know. So anyway. Regardless, it doesn't matter. This is something that we need to have happen. We've got to get the rates down. The Fed's been too tight, and it's dramatically slowing the economy down. So we'll see how we trade next week. It should be interesting.
Awesome analysis, my friend. Thank you, and have a great weekend.
Yep, y'all do the same. Take care.
The opinions voiced in this material are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. All performance referenced is historical and is no guarantee of future results. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. The opinions expressed in this material do not necessarily reflect the views of LPL Financial. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice is offered through Invista Advisors, registered investment advisor, and separate entity from LPL Financial.
Did I die because it smells like heaven in this studio?
So good.
It's so funny because I was just sitting here listening to Brand, and then I'm like, I could smell the wings. So I cut the camera. I'm like, Eddie.
Oh, it's wafting.
Yes. Smells heavenly.
So what do we have? Wings. I see sweet potato. What is that? Is that pudding?
Fried banana
Fried
pudding.
banana pudding.
Oh my.
I got the sweet potato fries because I'm a baby. So when I eat
love
these
the
hot
sweet
wings, I'm going to need the fries in between.
They absorb the heat.
They do.
They do. They're very good at their.
Because I got the Caribbean jerk and the Asian zing, but I made them both hot.
Oh, look at now.
So what we've been doing, working off this list of the 10 funniest movies of the last 50 years.
We have decided as a collective in the comments that we need our own list because this is missing way too many good ones. Tropic Thunder's not on there?
No.
Toss it.
The Great Outdoors. John Candy.
No.
Dan Aykroyd.
Hangover is not on there either.
No.
Burn it. Burn this list.
Well, okay then. Let's make our own.
Yes.
What is number 1 on that?
Airplane.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Now, Airplane's a good movie, but I don't know if I'd call it number 1.
Mm-mm.
I
Not
did
for me.
enjoy it.
That
Thoroughly
is
enjoyed
sacrilege.
it.
Yeah, Greg is like, excuse
I
me?
get it, but it's funny and it was really good. And at the time, I remember seeing it thinking this is definitely unique. But Caddyshack was unique. Great Outdoors was unique. Stripes was fun.
Wow.
You okay over, honey?
Well, we will, before we move on to making our own list, we will celebrate with a Steven Stucker montage.
Okay.
He was the guy that did the infamous line that you probably heard 5,000 times on the show.
And Leon's getting larger.
He was just a great recurring character in Airplane. When they did the sequel, he was in that, but he had already contracted AIDS. So he was not as, he had limited skills by that point. And he eventually passed away about 10 years after Airplane was first released. But I would tend to, whenever I'm asked, I always put that in the top 10 and usually top 3.
I would say top 10, but
Definitely top 10.
I can't believe none of those Will Ferrell movies.
Anchorman was number 10.
Adam Sandler.
No Adam Sandler on the list at all.
No.
Ben Stiller, like none of that.
So we're
made
going to
it.
build our own list. We're going to need people to call and give us.
Is Napoleon Dynamite on there?
No.
Wow. See? I don't get it.
All right, let me run down the list.
Okay.
And we'll get rid of this.
Thank
okay.
you.
I already know Airplane number 1. Spinal Tap was number 2.
No.
Come on.
That was a funny movie when I was like 15, and I thought I was cool, and I thought I knew what the movie was about. It was no.
Birdcage was number 3.
No, again. What?
No. The woke.
Yes.
There you go.
That was early woke.
Bridesmaid number 4. Big Lebowski was 5th.
All right.
Clerks from 94 was number 6.
Clerks was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Life of Brian. And again, I like Monty Python, but I didn't think any of those movies were just like gut-wrenchingly hilarious.
Mm-mm.
That's an oxymoron, isn't it? Gut-wrenchingly hilarious.
I think that they just felt like they had to put Monty Python in there because it's Monty Python.
I know.
Superbad was number 8.
Okay, Superbad's funny.
It was funny, but it was no funnier than half the ones we've mentioned.
A movie I didn't really, I watched, didn't really think it was A Fish Called Wanda.
Again, that was okay, but
no,
not a top 10.
Not with the stuff that's
And
come
I
out in the
loved
last 20 years.
the silliness and the stereotypes and the characters in the first Anchorman with Ron Burgundy.
Yes.
And that is the only Will Ferrell movie I really love.
Really? Not even old school, huh?
Not really. That was number 10. I would have ranked it slightly higher.
Yeah.
For the genuine funniness. We had a little break, man. It was like, who turned down the air conditioning outside?
Yeah.
Well, it's a nice little break for your home system. In fact, there's still quite a bit of thunder in the area, though the radar shows it dwindling, and Rich Thomas is going to update the forecast for us in a minute.
Uncle Chichi.
The place to keep you and your family comfortable year-round, to protect you in the event of a plumbing emergency, is Clark's. They've been with us for so long, and they do such a great job. And it's more than HVAC techs and plumbers that meet the highest standards of professionalism. It's the way they comport themselves when they're in your home providing a service or repair. You'll love them. These are people that are genuinely great human beings, high standards all the way around in the hiring process at Clark's. And I've met dozens of their employees over about 15, 16 years, and I've never been disappointed. They just know how to be when they're in somebody's home, respectful, and to explain what they're doing too. So I don't ask guys, you don't know what we're doing here. Never. You'll never get that from them. And they have saved me a ton of money. And by the way, if you're considering the purchase of a new central AC unit, do what I did. Get it through them. Have them install, be the warranty service, because the unit I bought from them almost 3 years ago, it'll be, I think, the first week of September, 3 years has now paid for itself in lowered electric costs by more than half. 277-2125 is the number. You're also guaranteed immediate plumbing service if you have an emergency in that part of your home. 277-2125, or visit clarkcomfort.com. Alabama certification number 09098. All right, got traffic and weather, and then we're back to your calls.
Well, the rain is falling down, and we are awash with accidents. We've got about 11 holding right now, and we've got these that are causing some problems for motorists. 7000 Vaughn Road, right in front of Starbucks. Katoma Street in the business district, we've got an accident there. Atlanta Highway at Macklemore, we believe that one is now in a parking lot, but use caution. South Court Street, southbound at South Boulevard, units responding there to an accident. Troy Highway at Bell Road. Also, just before Bell Road, we've got a second accident that happened a little earlier on Troy Highway. 830 West Fairview Avenue at I-65. We believe that may be a rollover situation there. Rain is falling. We are busy everywhere. Buckle up. We'll keep you updated. Check out the all-new 2025 4Runners at McKinnon Toyota. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Wendell J., Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Hi there, I'm Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage. For many years, My team and I have worked diligently to provide our veterans with top-notch service, as it is our honor to serve those who have served us in the armed forces. Madeline and I are certified veteran lending specialists. Nationwide, there are over 22 million veterans that qualify to purchase a home through the VA loan program. Yet less than 2 million of them currently have a VA home loan. Many lenders do not keep up with the ever-changing guidelines and benefits of the VA loan program. They are intimidated by the program, resulting in many veterans not obtaining VA loans. This is unacceptable. The VA home loan program offers service members and veterans with 100% financing. You've already paid your down payment. If you are currently serving or have honorably discharged, we would love an opportunity to discuss how the VA program can serve you. Give Alabama Home Mortgage a call at 567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com to complete an application on your time. Thank you for your service. NMLS 1586-36A, Equal Housing Lender.
Dinner at Epicure isn't just dinner, it's an experience. The best steaks in the Southeast, guaranteed. The Brazilian flap steak, you won't find anything to compare. And if seafood's your thing, the hand-breaded shrimp, triggerfish, and American farm-raised catfish are as fresh as it gets. And pasta, let's just say this isn't your garden variety pasta. It's Epicure, flavorful, fresh, and unforgettable. An extensive wine list, 58 beers on tap, and pick 2 dinners for just $52.99. Epicure, Tuesday through Friday, 4 till 9. Taste the difference.
Go to recoveryalive.com to register for Driving for Hope and support Recovery Alive with their second annual golf tournament on September 22nd at Arrowhead Country Club. That's recoveryalive.com.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. Alabama Wholesale Lumber, the best quality building materials in the River region for decades. From common builds to special orders and local delivery. Call Alabama Wholesale Lumber.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of random storms will continue well into the evening hours tonight before they fade out, and there will be more scattered random storms on Saturday and Sunday. Nothing unusual. Low tonight in the 70s, the high tomorrow and Sunday right around 90. Then, how would you like a heat break next week with lower humidity and cooler nights? Stand by. It's going to get a lot better, but we'll have to wait till about Tuesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Hi, this is Jason with Wholesale Hunter. We've been advertising with Blue Water for a while now. We have great results with them. Appreciate everything they do with us.
Did you know that radio is the #1 reach platform in all of media? It's true. Call us to find out how to put radio's #1 reach to work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
And now, Dad Joke Theater.
Darling, I tackled the honey-do list today.
Oh, thank you. But why did you only do items 1, 3, 5, and 7?
Oh, I only do odd jobs.
Join us again for another Dad Joke Theater.
All right, talking funny movies. We tore up the list we were working with.
Yes, it was garbage.
Said Eddie. Here's Boomer T. What's your nomination?
First off, y'all getting ready to get one heck of a storm. It just came through Titus, man.
Is that right?
It's wide open, and let me tell you something right now. I guarantee it's about 72 degrees outside.
Ooh. Oh, it's amazing. It's very cool here.
Rich talked it up. He said it's going to be a storm this afternoon. He came through the weather. Oh, my God, it's so beautiful and cool. But anyway, I've got to go with two of them. First off, I got to go with Fast Times at Ridgemont's High.
Good one.
That was an absolute just phenomenal movie,
Yep.
man. You had to be in the right state of mind to watch that movie, though. And then I'm going to go old school, Greg. I'm going to go back in the Apple Dumpling Gang, something with
Apple
Tim
Dumpling
Conway,
Gang. Yep.
something like that. Tim Conway movies.
Tim Conway and Don Knotts.
Don Knotts movies. I mean, there was, you think about it, was all kind of movies. How about Cary Grant? I mean, Cary Grant made a lot of funny movies.
Not bringing a baby. That's kind of that's okay.
Yeah.
But my favorite is Arsenic and Old Lace. That's really funny.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but Bringing Up Baby, that's just pure comedy genius. But it's just with the two great actors like they had, Katharine Hepburn, and I mean that's just, you would never think that they would be that funny in a movie together, and that movie was absolutely hilarious. So, but Anyway, guys, look here. I'm just sitting here just chilling at the produce stand and just relaxing. The storm only came through. So y'all have a great weekend. And, hey, remember what I say. God bless America. Keep on trumping, baby. And I'll see you when I see you.
See you, Boomer
Peace
T.
out. Thank y'all.
Thank you. This is Kay Ivey, the governor's calling on our.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, imagine.
I am honored.
Hi, this is Kay Ivey. How you doing this evening, Sugar?
I'm well and quite full. What a great way to wrap up the week with a visit from our governor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Gregory Benjamin Udell, who is this heifer you got in there in your studio that is talking about my little fireman? Because I'm going to tell this Paula or Pamela or Pamela or whatever she is, you best get my man's name out your mouth. You understand me? I am the Camden Queen, and you would not be the first one I hung a knife in. I will cut you. Do not forget that, Sugar.
She's very productive.
I've seen you burp live on TV. I know you're capable of anything.
I fall upstairs, baby. Now, we talking about movies.
Yes. What we'd love to know what the governor watches when she needs something funny.
Is Dumb and Dumber on that?
I said that earlier.
Yeah.
It's not on it.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, now I'm fixing to give. I'm about to hand the baton off to my good friend, Senator Coach Tuberville, and let him be the governor after me. And I'm fixing to give you some breaking news, Mr. Boudel. Are you ready for some breaking news?
I'm always. Should I play the breaking news sounder? Let's do it right.
Yes, you should.
Shortwave, take it down, quick. What's it say? Shut
We're now here with breaking news is Governor Kay Ivey.
Because I do believe you are media, correct?
There is no doubt. Yes, I am media.
Okay. There is fixing to be in the fall of 2026, the little fireman and I will be starring in a brand new feature film, The 50 Shades of Kay.
50 Shades of Kay. Wow.
That is my NDA will not allow me to go any further than that.
Let me.
You be looking out, and I promise.
Let me
you
throw.
will want to be watching that show.
Let me throw a question out there.
That sound good to you, Joey? Just imagine a Turkish bathhouse. Is what I'm saying.
I'd rather not.
You know, it'll be nice
now
for you to
listen,
remove the bondage of being governor to live your best life. This
is true.
With young Joey.
Gregory, you do not interrupt the governor.
Sorry.
I have just got through on Friday. On Friday, I watch my stories. And when I get through watching my stories, I go to the parlor and I get my hair blued. And I just got through getting it blued. And I've got to get home and put my cap on and make it set for this weekend. So, y'all have a good weekend. And remember, the great state of Alabama's logo, you shall not trust a fart.
Is that going to be on our license plates?
That's going to be the next one up. Now, y'all behave. I love you. Y'all be sweet.
We love you too, Governor. Thank you for taking time out of your.
Oh gosh, that was classic.
I am still mentally catching up to the vast number of images created in my phone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That was the first time I've ever been called a heifer, to my knowledge.
Well, I mean, she's jealous because
Very
It's
jealous.
hilarious.
You're talking about her man,
Her little
her
fireman.
fireman.
When were we talking about him?
Her little fireman.
I don't even remember that.
This goes back to before you joined us.
Yes, he's
Oh,
always
I know,
been her
but
little
I mean,
fireman.
I don't know that we talked about him today to get her all fired up.
Well, it's Friday, and she has been to the hair salon getting her hair
All
reblued.
those
She's probably got
fumes.
Joey on her mind.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a call from Woody.
Hey, you guys. That's
What's
hard
up, Woody?
To follow up. That's hard to follow up.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
You know, I'm sorry. Whenever I see that word, I get a feeling in my stomach that she's actually going to be on the phone yelling.
Joey does like older women.
He does. There's no doubt.
They don't come any older than.
I was going to tell you the movie I thought was "I'm Going to Get You, Sucker."
Oh, another great one. That was a great
That was
movie.
funny, and then somebody said Don Knotts. You remember the Ghost of Mr. Chicken?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was kind of funny. I was a kid when I saw it, but I thought it was funny.
I did enjoy Don Knotts as a kid.
All right. Well, y'all have a good weekend.
You too, Woody. Thanks, man.
Woody. So, what title would you like? We tossed our original list of the funniest 50 movies over the last 50 years. I think we could make an exception now. We should extend it to at least include Young Frankenstein.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. If we're going to include some classics. But I'm not so sure. Now, I love Monty Python, but I've
never really
as much
been
as I
into them.
appreciate it, if you threw in a movie, I wouldn't watch it from beginning to end.
By the way, from that same era as Young Frankenstein, there is a Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor movie
Silver
called
Streak?
Silver Streak.
Great. That's such a great movie.
That's
One
the
of my
movie that
favorite
inspired me
movies.
to try Train Chapel.
Really?
Well, Ned Beatty does this scene in the movie where he's talking about how the rails it makes women
Yeah.
hot.
Yep.
The car
Yes.
I got to find out.
That was a great movie. I think I remember that year for Christmas, I got a train set, and it was the Silver Streak train set. I
Is it
remember that.
436. You know, when we went to the massive Tea Party rallies, the company did not have the money to fund a broadcast. So I had a friend here, the late Mary Annie Smith, who made the best pound cake ever.
Ooh.
So we did a show. Jeff Sessions came to the radio station that day, and we sold pieces of pound cake in the conference room. We had hostesses there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And that night, I took the cake plate back to Mary Annie, and she's all nervous because she actually made a separate pound cake for Senator Sessions, who sent her a personal thank you
That's
note.
very nice.
And I walked into the house with the cake plate in my hand, pulled the top off, and showed her the pile of cash that we had raised.
Right.
To cover the cost of the trip. And she cried. And so did I.
I bet, man.
It was just a wonderful day, a wonderful moment. And because I wasn't really in a position then to do it out of pocket either. You know, I was still kind of in the wonder
But you
years of my
used your
career.
voice.
It was, and it was great. We did a broadcast. Dan Morris anchored here from the rally, and we had people from all over the country on. We had Ginny Thomas, Clarence Thomas's wife, was on the broadcast with us. It was
That's
something
pretty
else.
cool.
And then when it was over, the entire mall, the entire DC mall, the length of Constitution Avenue from Congress to the Washington Monument was sparkling clean. There wasn't a
I do
cigarette
remember
butt
that.
on the
I
streets.
do remember that because they cleaned up when they were done.
Yeah. Why is it? The park police were telling us about Obama's inauguration, and they were cleaning up chicken bones for months.
Jeez.
Along with plastic crap.
Yeah.
Stephen.
Yes, not politically correct, but if anyone said blazing saddles.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles has to go on the list. No doubt.
Definitely has to go on the list. Definitely.
I think my number one is probably Tropic Thunder.
That's a good one.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't miss beginning to end.
All
It is a good one.
It has been added, and we've got David.
Hey, Greg, just wondering what your thoughts was on Blues Brothers.
That is a good movie.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't think of Blues Brothers so much as a comedy.
Okay, when Carrie Fisher is in the tunnel and she's about to kill Belushi, and Belushi lays out that speech and grabs her and kisses her and then drops her in the sewer. That wasn't funny? And they were able to make their getaway?
All right.
I mean, come on.
I mean, they're on a mission from God.
Right.
It's pretty serious.
Remember when the nuns beat him up pretty good?
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't funny. I just don't know. I think it was made by the same group that did Animal House. Animal House was much funnier.
Oh, no doubt. And again, not on your list.
How is not Animal House on
How
this
is
list?
that not on that list?
It's got to be. By the way, if you are a Belushi fan, he made a movie that was more of a rom-com than a comedy called Continental Divide.
One of my favorite movies. I own the DVD and the VHS.
You know, my station manager made me watch that movie because he thought I would learn something from it.
Greg, I could see some similarities because I know that movie so well. Yes.
How about that, huh? I was wondering.
Yes.
You never know in this world, do you?
Yep.
All right. We have things to do, places to go. But if you'd like to contribute to this list we're building, 2729228, the funniest movie, and I want you to think more in line of something that you actually saw in the theater that made you laugh in the theater. Theaters can be sometimes mute people from laughing because they're self-conscious. But I want to know, what was the movie that made you laugh the hardest that was produced in the last 50 years, starting around the Young Frankenstein era? There are guys, sadly, in this town who are not looking forward to the weekend because they feel there'll be pressure. They have not had it together. They've had no libido. They almost feel like they've lost it, and they don't understand why. And it's really not that complicated. Sometimes through weather, diet, a combination of circumstances over which you have some but not total control, can lower your testosterone level to a point where you feel neutral. What's wrong with me? I'm normally not like this. And then there's pressure to perform, which actually makes it worse. Montgomery Men's Health has helped thousands of men turn that kind of situation around, not just in terms of performance, but in the overall enjoyment of life. It's Montgomery Men's Health, not just sexual health. And for a man, the testosterone level is critical. So for $99, you can get that number. And if it's low, guess what? They can treat it. They can begin treatment that day if you choose to turn it around. And all of a sudden, you feel like a different person again because that part of you has been restored. They do treat issues like ED and so forth. And there are solutions out there that don't involve pills. They're not widely known, but they are available and they do work. And they're available only at Montgomery Men's Health. For the appointment, call 334-440-3663, 334-440-3663, or MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. Let's run down this list quickly because time is flying. We can start here with
Roy.
What new movie are you nominating, sir?
Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
Dumb and Dumber.
That's gotten a lot of comments.
Yes.
Yeah. That is a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
That
Follow
was
the comments
hysterical.
on the YouTube.
Yeah, I've been reading them and mentioning them.
Thank you, Roy. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
Reading them and mentioning them.
Thank you, Roy. Have a great weekend. Let's go to
All right. Anthony is not apparently on another call or something. Cliff, what do you got?
Kung Pao, Way of the Fifth.
Yeah.
That's
Kung
a
Pao.
good one.
It's fantastic.
Kung Pao.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for the call. We go to Ferrari.
Hey guys.
Hey, bud.
Hey.
Office Space.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's another good one.
You know, I have not
And,
watched that movie.
Oh, that's a good one. Super Troopers is great.
Yep.
They're making a new one too. Super Troopers 3 or 4, I think now.
Yes, I saw that. Funniest scene is when they got pulled over, and the kid in the back seat had taken all the drugs. That was hilarious.
Oh, what about Me, Myself, and I? That
Me,
Jim
Myself, and
Carrey.
Irene.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
That
yes.
was a great movie. Yeah.
I think that.
Thank
All
you.
right, Ferrari, thank you. And one more from Ken.
What's up, Ken?
Hey guys, how y'all doing today?
Pretty good.
You know.
Yeah, another feeling. Hey, so I got maybe a subcategory here, kind of comedies that are so funny that they're never as funny as the first time, and they would be for me Porky's and There's Something About Mary.
Yeah, there's something about Mary.
That was good.
Hilarious.
Farfra.
And you just can't watch them a second time and be near.
Yeah,
as
lose a
funny.
little something for them. Yeah.
Right. I mean, when you laugh, you can't breathe.
Yes.
So anyway, that's mine, guys.
Hey, I appreciate it. With the hair gel.
Thank y'all.
Oh gosh, yeah, just pull it off her ear, his ear, her ear, his ear. She pulled it off his ear.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anthony's
gosh,
back.
crazy.
Hey, Anthony.
The one I throw out there that people forget about is the toy with Richard.
Oh,
Pryor.
Richard Pryor. That was a
I
great
saw
movie.
that.
Jackie Gleason, Richard
because
Pryor.
Jackie Gleason was in it. Yeah.
Yep.
Personal favorite.
That was a really good one.
Thank you, Anthony. Good nomination. One more call. Chris.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
That's a good one.
You're the second one to call on that movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Did already say
Great.
that?
It is so good. One of the guys.
Wayne's brother movie is excellent.
Yeah. One of the guys, when he gets out of, he went in prison in the 70s as a pimp. So he gets out of jail. It's like mid 80s. So he's still got his 70s gear on. Big pimp hat, big pimp clothes. Well, his shoes are not high heels, what they call platform shoes, but they're glass and they got goldfish in them.
Goldfish in
And he
it.
twists his ankle and breaks one
Oh
of
my
them.
gosh.
You remember this line? You want to take it the easy way or the hard way? You throw down the stairs.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was just a great movie.
That was a great one.
Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, man.
Okay. And the movie Maven's going to cap this conversation with us next hour. Right now, we've got 1819 News, traffic with Skipper, and more. Eddie, Pamela, Greg.
Well, it is still raining in parts of the listening area, and with the rain, we get a lot of accidents. We've still got a bunch that are pending that they're trying to get officers to. Here are some that could cause you some trouble. A new one, Montgomery Street and Katoma Street. There are injuries involved there. We've got a lot of emergency units headed that way. 830 West Fairview Avenue at I-65 had an accident there. Troy Highway at Bell, a moderate crash that they are, what we're hearing, still on the scene there. South Court Street, southbound at South Boulevard, got an accident there that's being worked. And the 7700 block of Vaughn Road near the Starbucks, I believe that's the one that's out near Taylor. Busy all over the area. Very heavy traffic, I-65 and 85. Great shopping at Midtown Plaza. Shop Boost Mobile, GameStop, and more. Midtown Plaza and Street off I-85. Another great McClinton and Company development. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News.
The image of U.S. Senator Katie Britt has been used in a promotional piece for the mayoral race in Hoover without Britt's permission. The photo of Britt is with Mayor Frank Brocato, who is seeking re-election and is being challenged by Hoover Police Chief Nick Derzies. The photo of Britt and Brocato was taken in November of 2023 after Britt gave a Washington update at the Pelham Civic Center. The flyer was mailed out this week ahead of the August 26 elections. The senator's office has confirmed that Senator Britt has not given her permission for that image to be used in this political flyer, nor has she endorsed Brocato's race or any other municipal campaign. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
I'm Amy Beth Shaver with Alabama Unfiltered Radio, and when I need the news and I need it fast, I turn to Andrea Tice and the Daily Detail. On my way in, it is the most convenient, best way for me to digest what's going on so that I can use it for our show. She tells you what's going on in Alabama that day first and fast. So listen to the Daily Detail with Andrea Tice. Don't miss out.
The Daily Detail is available wherever podcasts are found.
A Fairhope woman has been arrested for stalking her ex-boyfriend. 42-year-old Sue Bliss is accused of placing a magnetic tracking device on the vehicle of her ex-boyfriend after the two had a breakup. Sergeant Zachary Kukin spoke with WKRG News, saying authorities have also obtained witnesses and electronic messages to substantiate this stalking. A recall of radioactive shrimp has expanded. The frozen shrimp that is contaminated is sold under the brand names of Sandbar, Arctic Shores, Best Yet, Great American, and First Street. The shrimp is sold to stores in 9 states, including Alabama. The shrimp product with cesium-137 was first recalled from Walmart stores that carried the Great Value frozen raw shrimp in 13 states. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey Publix.
Hey, y'all, Lewis at the Capital Oyster Bar located over here on that beautiful Alabama River. We got some big news on the river this week. We got the Shaylin Band coming in town from Boca Raton down in Florida. Been trying to get this band for 3 years since I saw them in Memphis, and it's a killer show. This young lady can sing and got a great band backing her up. So it'll be 4 o'clock showtime Sunday afternoon. Check everything out at capitaloysterbar.com or go to our Facebook page. You get an idea about the menu, the good food we got. We also got a special board. When you walk in, it's always in the lobby there. Check the special board. It's whatever kind of fish I've been catching this week, or whatever we cook up in the kitchen, maybe some crab cakes or fry up some crawfish tails. We'll find something good for you, but also got a map there, a menu, and how to rent a pontoon boat. All you need is a driver's license, a credit card. So get down here soon. Come hungry. We'll have a good time. Don't forget, 4 o'clock showtime. The Shaylin Band is in town from Boca Raton. Y'all, see you soon.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago Senator Dick Durbin. And now Dick Durbin has a new scheme, a government takeover of your credit card. Today, consumers have thousands of choices in credit cards, all with equal, strong security. But Durbin's plan is less competition and less security. And that means more risk for your credit and your identity. Tell Republicans in Congress, stop Dick Durbin's takeover of your credit card before it's too late.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm John Scott. Wall Street rallied after the head of the Federal Reserve hinted cuts to interest rates may be coming. The Dow Jones Industrial Average soared, reaching another record. The S&P 500 jumped 1.5%, landing just below the all-time it set last week. The Nasdaq Composite climbed 1.9%. Treasury yields sank in the bond market. That's after Jerome Powell indicated the next move for the Fed may be a cut. Wall Street loves lower rates because they can give a boost to the economy and to investment prices, even if they risk worsening inflation. The Dow is up 846 points today to close at 45,631. The Nasdaq gained 396 to 21,496. The S&P 500 added 96 to 6466. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm John Scott.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of random storms will continue well into the evening hours tonight before they fade out, and there will be more scattered random storms on Saturday and Sunday. Nothing unusual. Low tonight in the 70s, the high tomorrow and Sunday right around 90. Then how would you like a heat break next week with lower humidity and cooler nights? Stand by. It's going to get a lot better, but we'll have to wait till about Tuesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray to Publix.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Oh, you men are all alike. 7 or 8 quick ones and you're off with the boys. To boast and brag. You better keep your mouth shut. Oh, I think I love him.
Where have I heard that before? From Young Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
We are
Terry Garr, right?
That was actually Madeline Kahn.
Madeline.
Who, for a funny woman, was in her own unique way, kind of hot.
Okay, you're right. Because I remember in the 80s, I didn't know who she was, but I've seen her on several shows, like Carol Burnett style shows and things like that. And I thought, man, for whatever reason, this lady's hot. There's something about her.
Well, I got to say, the listeners are suggesting movies that do belong on the list.
Oh?
And I'm embarrassed that I even brought that thing in.
Oh, really? Any of their movies same as some other ones on the list?
Well, Uncle Buck just came in.
Uncle Buck's, that's another good one.
Nutty Professor.
Madeline Kahn that you were just talking about, she's in Clue and is incredible. And that movie is hilarious.
Blazing
I've never
Saddles
seen
is what I
Clue.
remember.
Oh, We've talked about it before.
Yeah,
it's
Clue was pretty funny.
so good.
Better than I thought it would be.
Let's see. Nutty Professor, did I mention that?
Nutty Professor is a good one.
Oh, by the way, this little piece of news just came in.
Oh.
And I just happened to watch a documentary on these companies recently. Two of the largest shareholders in Cracker Barrel are BlackRock and Vanguard.
Of course they are.
And two companies that push DEI and ESG.
Watch them. That's what they do. If you watch how they operate, they'll buy companies like this for no other reason than to come in and change them.
My friend Valerie just sent me a picture of the new Cracker Barrel logo.
Oh?
Yeah, it's a Bud Light sign that goes up.
Exactly.
They don't get it. Why do they insist? Why do they push this?
That's
what are
the
they
part
out to
I don't
destroy?
get. I thought you're there to drive sales, not drive them away.
Well, these are basically evil people who not only want to own the world, but enforce you to believe what they believe. That's never going to happen. I hate to tell them this, but for all the wealth you may accumulate, you cannot own our thoughts.
Right.
Although I'm having a sale on mine. For enough money, you can own my thoughts.
Own it or rent it? Could we do a lease to own type deal?
Least I like that. I like that. The businessman.
That's right.
Never takes his foot off the gas. God, the time has gone by so fast this afternoon.
Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock.
272-9228 if you'd like to contribute a title to our funniest movies in the last 50 years. I put a post up on Facebook. That was just a couple of minutes ago, but as it turns out, I didn't put the post.
You forgot to hit the enter button?
But there's the Sam Elliott. Take your dyed eyebrows. And
I would have never thought someone as Sam Elliott would. That's what's so, I guess, weird to have for someone that you wouldn't think would have the views.
So why not keep your mouth shut then? You know, why do you got to inflict that crap on us?
And whose mind are you think you're going to change?
Nobody's. Hollywood does not have that power. They just don't. Our friend Uncle Ron is on the line. Uncle Ron, good afternoon.
Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
Hey, I was wondering, has anybody said Police Academy?
That's a pretty good one.
No, that is a good one, though.
It was, and it's time.
Steve
That was a pretty funny
Guttenberg.
movie.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
I don't
Who's
need
the
it.
other guy that's in the Green Mile? You know, he plays the bad guy in the Green Mile.
Yeah. I cannot picture his name now. Yeah.
I like him, though.
My favorite scene in Police Academy is when the chief comes to address a group, and Steve Guttenberg's character is hiding a prostitute in the podium.
In the podium.
And as the chief is speaking, she is meeting his needs. And his syntax through that whole sequence is so funny.
Yes.
And then,
Hey, Greg, Greg, when you ride your bicycle, do you have a helmet you wear?
no.
Well, I'm going to get you a helmet with goat horns on it because you're a bad boy.
I hate to hear you don't wear a helmet.
I get it.
Yeah, you really should. I had a friend who suffered a major concussion because of that. Went over head first and hit his head on the curb.
Mm.
He was okay, but it took him about a week to heal.
Scary.
Safety first, brother.
I'm a helmet phobe.
I think you just worry about what you look like.
Yeah.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
100%. And they're hot.
The last thing I'm worried about when I'm riding my bike is how I look.
Yeah. Okay. You're a Libra man. So are you.
We should consider kind of doing a little spy thing on Greg, kind of figure out the times that he's riding the neighborhood and maybe stay
I'll tell you, I'll make a
200 feet
deal with
behind
you.
him. And
I'll make a deal with you.
Okay.
I will start wearing a helmet when somebody admits who gave me that bike
I need to
basket
solve that case for you.
with the flowers.
I solved that case for you. We need to bring that particular witness in one afternoon with Jay Quellen. We have court right here.
I agree. Judge Jaqueline.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen her play?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of her. Mushroom.
Hey, hello, Greg.
Hey.
Listen, you mentioned something about Cracker Barrel and the two largest investors.
Yes.
Who were they again?
BlackRock and Vanguard.
Vanguard, BlackRock. How is BlackRock spelled? R-O-C?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they are well known.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and in not a very good way either.
Correct.
You are 100%.
All right, thanks for the information.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right, it's 5:00. Eddie has to be on his way.
I got to be gone, my friends.
But take a minute. Tell us what's happening in the world of real estate.
Let me go ahead and tell you, Jerome Powell has got a lot of people thinking, and it's about time. The interest rates, my guess and everybody's guess is going to drop at least a quarter point, if not a half point, which right now real estate's on fire. We had, 3 closings this week. I got 3 more set up for next week.
Great.
A lot of people have just said, you know what? I know interest rates, they are what they are, but they're going to get better. And I don't want to be the person that is left behind. You know, once interest rates fall, a lot of people are going to get on that buy a house bandwagon, and you don't want to get left behind. So a lot of people are buying early now and knowing they can refinance in the future. So we've got some great properties out there. I've got a great one coming up in Hope Hull. I think it's sitting on about 14 acres. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous place. But a lot of people keep talking about this place we teased about a week or two ago in Pine Level. Yes, there's a large retail area in Pine Level. Hadn't got all the permission yet, but it's about a $4.5 million deal that's going to go down in Pine Level. A beautiful retail center, looking for a new owner. So stay tuned, and we'll keep the details coming on that. But if you are thinking about putting your home on the market or wanting to be a buyer, this is a buyer's market now. Give me or my partner, Hannah Grantham, a call. My number is 334-322-0662.
You know, I ride through Arrowhead. There are a lot of properties for sale. I've been riding past them for months.
Yep.
I've never seen anybody looking. I see signs out in front. I don't know what their realtors are doing.
Well, we'll have one in Arrowhead, I think, coming up next week. We'll put one on the market in Arrowhead.
Good.
And right now, a lot of people are a little bit hesitant, but they know things are changing. So you don't want to be left behind.
By the way, somebody who can put your home on the radio, for example, ask your current realtor if they're willing to do that for you. So, in other words, Eddie, thanks for everything.
Hey, thank you guys. Love y'all, man.
We love you too. It is 5:00. Sam, we're going to need you to hold on for a few.
Traffic is brought to you by Baumhauer's. Start 2025 off with legendary buffalo wings from Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Baumhauer's has great food, service, and fun. See you at Baumhauer's Victory Grill.
We have a new accident, I-65 northbound, Malmucker 182. That is right above the Highway 14 Millbrook and Fairview Avenue exit in Prattville. Please use caution there. That's going to really bog things down. It's right here where the 3 lanes shift into 2 lanes, and there's always a little backup this time of day. 7700 block, Vaughn Road near Starbucks. We believe that one has cleared. South Court Street southbound at Southern Boulevard. They were working one there. That's been going on for a bit. Troy Highway at Bell. Also, we have an accident. Montgomery Street at Katoma Street with injuries. Buckle up. We'll keep you updated. This Saturday is Super Saturday Blitz at Trentham State. It's your one-stop shop for all enrollment needs. Super Saturday Blitz this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Patterson campus. Go to trenthamstate.edu. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
If you're struggling with ED or your performance is down and your belly fat is growing, listen up. You've got one life. Now is the time to act.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we're not just healthcare. We're your secret weapon. Don't wait another day. Here's why you need to act right now.
Every moment you delay, your condition could worsen. It's not just about sex. It's about your heart, your relationship, your life.
Montgomery Men's Health has years of proven results for ED and low T. We've introduced treatments so exclusive, you'll wonder why you waited.
Procrastination is the thief of time. When it comes to your sexual health, you can't afford to wait. Join the League of Gentlemen who've walked out of our doors with a swagger.
Call Montgomery Men's Health at 334-440-3663 or visit montgomerymenshealth.com. Book your $99 male performance consultation now. Dial 334-440-3663 or visit montgomerymenshealth.com. Montgomery Men's Health, making it happen.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
At Guardian Credit Union, it's not just about the dollars and cents. It's about relationships. If you want it, so do we. Need more adventure? So do we! Look forward to escaping the ordinary? So do we. Want to sharpen your skills in the kitchen? So do we. Want your kid to stick with music lessons? So do we. I think they got it, guys. So do we. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity. NMLS 912757.
Here at Adams Drugs, we let our customers do the talking. I'm here with Ronnie Taunton, who was a longtime customer of Adams Drugs, moved away for 3 years, and came back to town recently. Ronnie, what did you do for another pharmacy when you moved out of town?
When we moved to Fairhope, we were looking for a local. We did not want to go to a big box store. And we did find one, but the service was not up to par. Adams Drug really spoiled us.
What was it like to come back to Adams Drugs again?
It was very easy. We picked up the phone when we got back, came up to Prattville and called the branch there in Prattville, and they took that phone call and did the rest of it. We didn't have to do a thing. It was very simple. We're glad to be back with them. They're so efficient and customer service oriented.
Come in to any of our 12 Adams Drugs locations. Visit us at adamsdrugs.net to find the location nearest you. Adams Drugs is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Do you have real estate problems? Whether you're facing foreclosure, inherited a property, or have costly repairs, we understand. At Rapid Fire Home Buyers, we're here to help. Any condition, any situation, we'll give you an honest cash offer for your home so you can move forward. Because when real estate problems cause you uncertainty, you deserve a solution you can trust. Any condition, any situation, we're here to help. Give Rapid Fire Home Buyers a call today at 334-675-1000. That's 334-675-1000.
This weekend, preseason NFL action is back, and it doesn't mean squat. Except for the guys who get cut from the squad. Preseason NFL action. Who cares? This weekend.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. A tour bus returning to New York City from Niagara Falls with 52 people crashed and rolled Friday on an interstate highway, killing and injuring multiple passengers, according to police. The bus apparently lost control on Interstate 90 near Pembroke, about 25 miles east of Buffalo. People inside were ejected as the windows shattered. The FBI has searched the Maryland home and Washington office of ex-Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton as part of an investigation into the handling of classified information. A person says Bolton was not detained and has not been charged with any crimes. On Wall Street, the Dow up by 846 points. The Nasdaq rose 396. More details at srnnews.com.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Gain a global perspective and specialized skills that many of today's top employers are seeking with an MBA from University of Maryland Global Campus. Study online and complete your degree in just 16 months for about $21K. Choose from MBA specializations in global business, marketing, HR, finance, and more. No application fee if you apply by September 3rd. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Find me Friday. Find me Friday. Come my weekend. It's the weekend. It's finally Friday. Goodbye work week and the work week. Time to party. Start the party. It's finally Friday. Let the weekend begin.
Now that it's fine, we can make that declaration, and we start the weekend with our buddy Sam. Sam, good afternoon.
Hey, Greg, thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Y'all were talking about comedies and movies earlier, and I thought I would direct this in this direction. There was a comedy I liked from 2005 called Thank You for Smoking. And
Thank you for smoking.
Thank you for smoking. It was the exploits. With all of us focusing on Washington, D.C. and lobbyists and their ins and outs, there's a movie about it. It's absolutely hilarious. It's based on the one of the heads of the tobacco industry, the guy Nick, his exploits and his adventures. And the book was written by William Buckley's son, one of the chief. He's written several good novels, and this was one of them. And it made it to a movie.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, I remember one of his great quotes. He goes out to see the Marlboro Man who's on oxygen, and he's got his protege, and he tells them, look, they take the money. They always take the money. He goes out and drops off some cash with the Marlboro Man. The ladies are smitten with him. It's constant. They're just after it. It's hilarious, that kind of stuff. But he all the exploits of the tobacco industry, he promotes them. And it's good, hard satire, but very funny. And like when he goes to lunch, he didn't go alone. He meets up with the head of alcohol, and she's having her daily drink and whatnot. And then the tobacco and the Second Amendment guy's there, and he's got his guns on the table. It's just it's one of those, but it's the world of the lobbyists in D.C. But it's hour and a half of a lot of fun. I just wanted to share that.
I love that. I would love, of all the suggestions of things that I've not seen, that's one I would love to look at. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, 2005 movie. All right, bless y'all.
So I'll start it with a list of the top 50 funniest movies since over the last 50 years, and we have found that list to be quite lacking.
Yes, we have.
There's a few worthy candidates on it. We kind of agreed on Airplane, Bridesmaids, Anchorman.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
But movies like, I think Austin Powers has to be on it. I remember the first time I saw it.
So funny.
Really well done.
Uh-huh.
Even the third one with Beyonce and Goldmember.
Yeah.
That had a lot of funny moments. I didn't like it. They did some really clever stuff, like where he's trying to hide from the Japanese security guard after he says, "Domo se arigato, Mr. Roboto Industries." And I always wondered how the guys in Styx felt about that, because when your big project album becomes a joke in an Austin Powers movies, that has to sting just a little bit. If I ever get to talk to Tommy Shaw again, I will ask him about that. So in fact, I missed the first one when it came out. And when the sequel was coming out, somebody rented me the first, so I saw it on consecutive days. And I loved them both. They were very well done. Office Space is another one I've known about and never seen. Surfed in and out of it, but never stayed with it for whatever reason. And now we give a big Warhawk welcome to Master Thespian.
Howdy, howdy. I had to get off the radio and do some work for a little while, so I'm coming back to this discussion. Did anybody mention Caddyshack?
Yeah, that did come up. And that wasn't on the list either.
Wow.
And My Cousin Vinny has got to be.
Yeah, Vinny, I agree.
Is any of the Chevy Chase movies on there, like Fletch or?
Sadly, none of them have been either mentioned in the list or by listeners. But yeah, I mean, Christmas Vacation's an all-time favorite.
Yeah. Did they put the Blues Brothers on there? Is that classified as a comedy?
That's we've discussed it, but
yeah,
I
weird.
For some reason, don't see that as a flat-out comedy.
Yeah. I'm just racking my brain trying to figure out, okay, what are they thinking as comedies? Because, there's so many choices y'all have put on the table that just they didn't pick. So,
yeah,
it's got to be just, I don't know. I don't know who these people are. They're wrong. They just ain't right. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, the people that originated the list that came from Collider.com, and it was a composite. So
Well,
I agree. I think they're full of beanie weenies.
Yeah, it's the source. All right. Well, y'all have fun. It's been a good topic, though. I'm enjoying it. So carry on.
It's been a
I'll
blast.
See you next week.
Thank you. Christy.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi. Hey, it's Christine.
I'm sorry.
I was just calling to see if you guys. No, it's okay. I was just calling to see if you guys had seen So I Married an Axe Murderer.
I did try to watch that. I may not have been in the right frame of mind for it.
Yeah, you gotta like haggis, right?
Oh, yes. We were talking about haggis just the other day.
I know. No, but the funniest scene is the first scene when they bring that giant cup of coffee.
I don't know what happened to Mike Myers, but he lost the ability to. He did that Love Guru thing, which is a total bomb, and he's done nothing in the last 10 years that I know of.
I don't know, but anyway, it's a funny movie.
Thanks for the suggestion.
Okay, bye.
And I'm sorry I missed a letter in your name. It's a consonant problem with me. Great job. Never mind. Here's Chuck.
Yes. I think the best movie I've seen in a long time was The Hangover.
I said that had to be on there too. That's a good one.
I've been honest. The only reason I never watched it is I lived it. I just didn't want to see somebody else go through it.
I think of it often. Well, all right, guys. Have a good afternoon.
We appreciate the call. Let's talk about AMS Studios in Prattville, shall we?
Yeah.
I know somebody that's having a massage there.
Yes, and we have another massage therapist who just started in the last month again. He used to work with us, and he just came back. So we're excited.
And you also offer hair cutting services. I know somebody
We do.
that's
We have a
interested in-
cosmetologist.
Okay.
Mhm. Joey's come and had his haircut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Young Joey just doesn't make whimsical decisions about his hair.
No,
He's very particular.
really. Well,
So,
he's
yeah.
gone to her twice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she does a good job.
The ultimate endorsement. AMS Studios is a place in Prattville. Pamela is the owner and founder that offers high tech and solutions to self-improvement and appearance in a whole variety of ways without just a fraction of what cosmetic surgeries cost and with a lot less risk. And these technologies work. I have done the microneedling. I love the IPL therapy, intense pulse light. 20 minutes. It makes such a difference in the rejuvenation of your skin, but there's so much more, including electrolysis, right? You got a state-of-the-art
Yes.
system for that.
Only permanent hair removal.
The Evolve Body System
Yes.
to help people. Look, there's a lot of us that are trying to improve. There's nothing wrong if that's your goal to get a little help from technologies to accomplish the goals you're seeking to accomplish. What else would you like to mention?
What else do we do? Lashes,
Oh,
all over body waxing, spray tans, the laser hair removal.
a whole array of facials.
Yes. Facials for men and women. We do back facials, which I mean, it's not really a facial, but it's a back treatment. If
Right.
you have back knee, we do teen facials. We can educate teens on skincare.
That's important too.
Yeah.
Because it'll save them a lot of grief down the road if they start making changes now. Things I wish we had done when we were kids. It's an incredible building at 119 East Main. They also, at their web address, ams-studios.com, offer gift certificates and opportunities. You want to do something really thoughtful. There are some amazing services from spoilage, like massages, I mentioned the facials and so forth, to things that will help you achieve personal goals in your appearance. For a consultation, call 730-1268, 730-1268, or again online at ams-studios.com. The storms are still kind of lingering out there. I'm going to take a look at a Live and Fear Doppler here in a minute and see just how close they are. And Rich has the forecast right after traffic.
We have a new accident, I-65 northbound, Malmucker 182. That is right above the Highway 14 Millbrook and Fairview Avenue exit in Prattville. Please use caution there. That's going to really bog things down. It's right near where the 3 lanes shift into 2 lanes, and there's always a little backup this time of day. 7700 block, Vaughn Road near Starbucks. We believe that one has cleared. South Court Street southbound at Southern Boulevard. They were working one there. That's been going on for a bit. Troy Highway at Bell. Also, we have an accident. Montgomery Street at Katoma Street with injuries. Buckle up. We'll keep you updated. This Saturday is Super Saturday Blitz at Trentham State. It's your one-stop shop for all enrollment needs. Super Saturday Blitz this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Patterson campus. Go to trenthamstate.edu. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Shinbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Shinbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of random storms will continue well into the evening hours tonight before they fade out, and there will be more scattered random storms on Saturday and Sunday. Nothing unusual. Low tonight in the 70s, the high tomorrow and Sunday right around 90. Then how would you like a heat break next week with lower humidity and cooler nights? Stand by. It's going to get a lot better, but we'll have to wait till about Tuesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
You can make your ASE loan payment from your phone anytime, anywhere. It's quick and easy. YourASECreditUnion.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
ASE Credit Union. Your life, your cause, your ASE.
Janny King, the king of clean, delivers reliable, high-quality commercial cleaning services through a proven franchise model that empowers local business owners. Janny King's franchise owners receive the training, support, and resources needed to succeed, while clients benefit from tailored cleaning solutions backed by a global brand. Janny King ensures consistent results, trust, and success for everyone we serve. Go to JannyKingCleans.com and find out how we can help you. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
How would you like to get a half-price pizza in August at Pizza Perfect? Buy any large pizza and get a single-topping large pizza at half price. Pizza Perfect's buffet includes pizza, as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13. The buffet is available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Pizza Perfect is also available for pickup and delivery. Get a one-topping large pizza for half price with the purchase of any large pizza at Pizza Perfect on Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson with the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. So far this year, over 2,600 homes have sold and closed in the River region. 55% of these homes sold in 60 days or less, and sellers are receiving close to 98% of listed price. Over the last year, average prices in the River region have increased over 10% from last year. We do have more inventory now to show buyers before they purchase. There are homes in all price ranges available for buyers interested in moving. As a seller, it's a great time to sell through a realtor and gain access to many buyers, not just one or two. If you are a buyer, having more homes to pick from give you better choices before you buy. Our market is now more balanced between a buyer and seller market than we've seen since 2019. Get the facts, see the inventory, get a great local lender to help you, and an agent that's going to look after your interests. For all the facts, call Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group, 221-2883 or 551-0225.
Your customers deserve the best, and so do you. You invest in your customers with your heart, soul, and skill. Well, it's time to invest in yourself with the next generation Cat 255 compact track loader from Thompson Tractor. After all, those who give their best deserve the best, and this machine has it all. With features that include a more powerful engine, tri-axle truck loading capabilities, a spacious cab, and a smooth ride for all-day comfort. Best of all, now Thompson Tractor is making that investment even better with our Workhorse Special. Get 0% financing for 36 months on the purchase of a new Cat 255 compact track loader that comes with a 3-year warranty. You also get a 74-inch bucket and 1,000-hour filter kit. Due to popular demand, this offer is extended through September 30th. Visit ThompsonTractor.com for details. Thompson Tractor. We're here for you. The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The
the River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Gouging you at the movies, robbing you at the movies, charging you at the movies to get a decent seat. To be able to see, you'll have to spend money. Your neck's gonna hurt from the craning if you don't suck it up and pay up. Oh, theater ticket inflation, more like corporate greed. Gouging you at the movies to get a decent seat.
And to see what? Well, we'll tell you what's happening in theaters this weekend with Miss Murray, the movie maybe coming up. And I think she might chime in on our project this afternoon on the funniest movies of all time, or at least from within the last 50 years.
Yeah.
I came on the list that we had in the morning show. Airplane was ranked number one. And it was after that, it was just not right.
Right.
But thanks to our listeners, what are we getting in the comments on the YouTube
Mark
thread?
Cumby has got to be on Google or something because he is listening, just cranking out all kinds of them. Wayne's World, Major League, School of Rock, Kingpin, Joe Dirt, Friday, Stripes, Good Morning Vietnam, Raising Arizona.
One of the movies you just mentioned.
Which one?
Her. Yeah.
Friday. School of Rock.
Nope.
Oh, Coneheads is another one.
Oh,
Joe Dirt.
It was Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bohemian Rhapsody scene, classic.
Yes, but I saw that more as a good Saturday Night Live bit. 10 minutes of Wayne's World made me laugh. The one they did with Aerosmith was an all-time SNL classic. I just didn't enjoy it as much in movie form.
Yeah, it was long.
You know who's made one or two really bad movies, but is, in my opinion, the funniest person? Norm Macdonald.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he is funny.
So unmemorable. I can't remember the name of the one I watched, but and I think he knew it. I think he knew he's not an actor.
I could not tell you an actual film that he was in.
Well, it wasn't a particularly successful project for him.
Mhm.
And then there's some things where the first one is really good, but they do so many sequels that.
Oh, Dirty Work. He was in he was in Billy Madison.
I saw that. I saw Dirty Work. It had a few moments. I love Norm. I want to like anything Norm does. In fact, I have a Norm clip that somebody sent. I think I've had it queued up here. We can give this a quick listen as we get ready for the movie Maven. Let me start it over. I forgot we were in need to do that.
Yep.
We're going to share Norm. We're going to do it right. So let me take it back to the beginning. It's not a long clip.
Who are safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentages in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman. For those of you hissing at that joke, it should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So now you don't know what the hell to do, do you? No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women. Who are safer drivers?
Yeah, you do it.
You can't laugh at that. Come on.
Yeah, well, that's part of the problem with the left is they have no sense of humor whatsoever.
True.
The only thing they laugh at is people who vote for Donald Trump. That's their idea of a joke. It's so sad. But they definitely are humor impaired. There's no question in my mind about that. It's 5:30 already. Thank you, Eddie Bader, for joining us. So grateful. And for the help from Master Thespian. we really had a good time yesterday, because you got to roll with it. You're in a situation, you got to do the best you can. And David Blackman returns on Monday. I'll be looking forward to that. Not that we're going to get all serious. He'll be in a good mood because the Dodgers are playing better baseball. At 5:30, though, we're going to go back, check in with Skipper. There are still some storms lurking in the area. And then we're joined by the movie maven, Ellen Murray.
Well, we are continuing to see a rash of accidents all over the area. We've got a lot of accidents holding. Most of them are minor, not causing any problems. But these are I-65 northbound at Clay Street. That is gumming things up from 85 to 65 and 65 northbound through downtown Montgomery. Much further up I-65 at the Highway 14 Millbrook exit. Just above that, we have 4 vehicles involved in an accident there. They were off on the left last we heard. And 7700 block Vaughn Road in front of Starbucks. We had an accident there. We thought it was off in a parking lot, but we're still hearing chatter about it. A lot of other minor accidents. Rain in the area. Buckle up. Slow down. We'll keep you updated. At McKinnon Nissan, they have 0% financing up to 60 months on 2025 Pathfinders, Rogues, and Muranos. Worth the drive. McKinnon Nissan exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Jack Ingram Nissan. Shop now at jackingramnissan.com.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. Montgomery firefighters battled a fire that left a home severely damaged Wednesday night. Fire rescue units were called to a house just off South Court Street on Collinwood Avenue, where heavy smoke and flames were coming from the single-story home. Firefighters were able to evacuate the residents and extinguish the blaze with no injuries. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. A Montgomery man was sentenced Thursday for orchestrating a mail and bank fraud scheme. 29-year-old Joseph Robert Milford received 8 years in prison for the crimes. Milford and his co-conspirators stole checks from the mail for over 2 years. The altered checks were used to make fraudulent transactions totaling over $1 million. Governor Kay Ivey welcomed college mascots from across the state to the Capitol Thursday to officially set the date for College Colors Day. Governor Ivey proclaimed Friday, August 29th, as the day she encourages everyone to wear their favorite team's colors. College Colors Day is an annual event promoting Alabama's public universities. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
In the market for a used car? Visit jackingram.com to view our selection of luxury, domestic, and imported vehicles. With 8 locations and online at jackingram.com, Jack Ingram Motors is sure to have the perfect car for you.
Hey guys, this is Todd Clark with River Region Contracting, your premier roofing contractor in Central Alabama. So remember the name, River Region Contracting, for all your roofing needs. We're not affiliated with any other roofing company in the River Region. We've been in the roofing business since 2005. We don't have to buy our leads, and we don't have to knock on doors when the storms come around. We have thousands of satisfied customers throughout Central Alabama. So call us at 334-356-8635. That's 334-356-8635.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ziprecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ziprecruiter.com/radio. ziprecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hi, I'm Jane Ray, account executive with Blue Water Broadcasting. Why should you advertise with us? Radio is an active medium. It can create immediacy, driving shoppers to a specific store, brand, or to take a specific action. Radio ads engage with the audience in a personal and unique way. Contact me, Jane Ray, by going to bluewaterbroadcasting.com to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of random storms will continue well into the evening hours tonight before they fade out, and there will be more scattered random storms on Saturday and Sunday. Nothing unusual. Low tonight in the 70s, the high tomorrow and Sunday right around 90. Then, how would you like a heat break next week with lower humidity and cooler nights? Stand by. It's going to get a lot better, but we'll have to wait till about Tuesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Live local talk, the River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Miss Murray's Movie Minute brought to you by AMS Studios. Relax your soul, refresh your mind, renew your spirit with AMS Studios on Main Street in Prattville. AMS-studios.com or call 730-1268. We now welcome the movie maven, Ellen Murray. Good afternoon.
Hey, y'all. I've been listening to your comedy call-ins all afternoon. It's been great suggestions.
It has been fun.
You know, you've quite a few of these that were serious, big hits I've just forgotten about.
Yep.
So it's nice to get the individual recommendations on these films, and I've got a bunch checked off that I'd like to take another look at.
Yeah.
I was just thinking before we start, and I don't want to forget this, I had mentioned Silver Streak, the train movie with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. There's a scene in there. Gene Wilder inadvertently finds himself a wanted man across the country, but he bumps into Richard Pryor, who is a thief on the lam. So the two of them partner up, and to escape the train station undetected, Richard Pryor puts Gene Wilder into blackface using shoe polish and dresses him up and teaches him how to be black, basically. And it's funny, but it's Richard Pryor teaching him. It's not like, oh, I'll be funny here. I'm going to put shoe polish on my face and pretend I'm black. It's pretty well done. But today, nobody would dream of doing a scene like that in the movie.
No, and Robert Downey Jr. does that in Tropic Thunder, which was hilarious and like an amazing portrayal, really.
I've got to see that because a lot of people have recommended it
But
today.
I mean,
Smith had gotten away with that. Nobody's ever really called him out.
no, not at all. But he did say that there's no way they'd be able to pull that off again, and he wouldn't do it again.
We're going to go over the things that are opening in theaters in a moment, but let's talk about what you've been watching and what you're recommending.
Okay, so I saw a really interesting movie recently called Martha, Marcy May, Marlene.
Martha, Marcy,
It's
May,
kind of
Marlene?
Weird. Yeah.
It is. It's very weird.
So it's starring Elizabeth Olsen, and her sister in the movie is played by Sarah Paulson. And they're both great. I mean, they're really, really good in this. And Elizabeth Olsen has basically escaped from a cult, and she's living with her sister, and she's like trying to re-establish herself into normalcy, but she's having these flashbacks from her time in the cult and like not really able to integrate back into normal society. So it's really thought-provoking, interesting, and visually like, wow, good.
Awesome.
I liked it a lot.
Okay, so that's a thumbs up on Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene. That's a tough title to remember.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, those are all the names that she has either gone by or been called by throughout her time there.
I understand you've had to catch up on a couple of things that are currently still in theaters. What's next on the list?
Well, I talked about Oh Hi before, and I watched it, and I hated it.
Okay.
But not because it's a bad movie. I just really hated the girl in it, and I hated her character and how she just couldn't take the rejection of this boy that she really liked. So instead of just accepting this relationship wasn't going to work out, she holds him hostage, like handcuffed to the
Like
bed.
literally? Oh my
house.
gosh.
Yeah, and it's the girl that plays Carmi's girlfriend on The Bear. So I really like her. I did like her before, but now I don't even think I like her as an actress because of the role she played in this movie. And
Wow.
maybe that's going a bit far, but
That's high. That's a thumbs down.
what it is.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's a decent movie, but you're not going to like the characters.
One of the things we've learned today with the search for comedies is there's been so many things that have come and gone. We may have been busy at our point in our lives where you didn't get a chance to go to the theater and see something. And one of the things you do well is go back and see stuff that's been out on streaming for a bit, give it a look, and remind us that it's there to either watch or maybe, in your opinion, not worthy. And you have one from Apple TV?
Yes, there's one called The Studio. I had only seen the first episode several months ago, and I went back and watched a few more. And I think it's going to be one that I'm going to watch when, like, I just need something to laugh at because it really is funny. But it's kind of infuriating in the way that I think Curb Your Enthusiasm is infuriating. You're just like, come on, Larry, stop being yourself. How I feel about Seth Rogen in this.
That's
He's the head of a Hollywood
I love
studio.
that metaphor because that's what Larry David does. And it's also predictable, but it's the execution that's good, you know? I've been going back and watching some of those. And I've seen them before, but I've forgotten enough about each episode to not quite remember, and they're still funny. And something from Netflix you wanted to discuss.
Well, I just wanted to say in The Studio, there's all these cameos like by really famous people like Martin Scorsese and Ron Howard, and all these like famous actors are in this movie or in this TV show. They're like 40-minute episodes, and you're just like, wow, 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 wow. But it's also like an insider's peek into how movies are made, like how the sausage is made. So that's a really cool aspect of it.
Oh. And that is always interesting.
Yeah, this other one is on Netflix. It's just little short 30-minute episodes in a show called Easy. And the little thumbnail might turn you off because it's just like a cartoon drawing of some woman like panties or something, and you're like, ew, what is this trash? But it's actually really well acted. Lots of cameos in this one too. Drama about relationships, and each one is a standalone, unique episode. And I love 30-minute standalone, so you don't find those too often. It's not.
That's going to be one of our next call-in topics. Give us a movie that's 90 minutes or less that's really good.
Yeah.
Because it is hard to watch a movie that's, 2 hours or more long unless it's really, really engaging. And what's new in the theaters this weekend?
Let's see. So the one that I knew about, Honey Don't, is like a trilogy, a detective trilogy is the second one, with starring Margaret Qualley and Aubrey Plaza. Ethan Cohen is the director. It looks fun. There's a lot of lesbian stuff in it, so I don't know if it's for everyone, but it's not getting very good reviews so far. It's only got like a 44% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it only came out today, so we'll give it a little time. I'll probably watch it when it comes on streaming.
What else?
There's another one called Relay that looks actually pretty good. Lily James is a whistleblower, and she gets this guy, Riz Ahmed, to like help protect her life while she's on the run. So it's a thriller about, someone trying to do the right thing.
I saw Ron Howard on CBS this morning. What was Opie doing there? What's he talking about?
Oh, was he? Well, it's funny because he was in the last episode of The Studio that I watched, and he was mad at Rogan for some comment he was making on his movie. So I'm like looking at two different versions of Ron Howard, but he's got a new movie out called Eden, and I was talking about this last week or a little while ago, and there's a trailer of it that I put on the Movie Maven VIP page, and it's about these people that go to the Galapagos trying to escape from the real world and live in paradise, but the people that are already there don't want anybody else to live there. So there's these tensions, there's a murder. It's based on a true story, so it looks really interesting. I imagine it's going to do pretty well. All the ones that are coming out this weekend are like kind of independent. They're not superhero, they're not big blockbusters, but they all look interesting.
Big blockbusters this summer have generally been not that. I mean, some have done well and made money, but there's been no universally, what is the movie of the summer? Not like Barbie and Oppenheimer a couple of years ago.
Right.
I understand Dakota Johnson's got something out too.
Yeah, the last one is not actually available in most theaters today. It's just a limited release. It's called Splitsville, and it's another one of these relationship dramas where like a couple's getting divorced and he meets some friends that have an open marriage and they want to consider their life having an open marriage, and sort of a satire of the whole anything goes in relationships now in the world. And it looks interesting enough.
Well, we appreciate the rundown going into the weekend, and you should, if you can, take a look at the thread on our YouTube broadcast today to just for your own personal benefit. There's a lot of great suggestions there for things to watch.
Yeah, I was gonna back up Christine, the lady called in about So I Married an Axe Murderer. That is one of my favorite movies. It's
Really?
really funny. Even if you don't like Mike Myers now, it was so good back in the day.
I don't dislike him. He's just, I mean, after The Love Guru, he just stopped being funny. But I tried to watch that.
Go ahead.
I tried to watch that years ago, and I must not have been in the right space. The Axe Murder.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll give that one another chance.
Can I tell you what I streamed while I was home with Remy while she was
Yes,
sick?
please.
The Hunting Wives on Netflix.
Oh God.
Oh, what'd you say? So trashy.
So trashy, but I could not look away. It was like a car accident.
I know.
Yes.
I just watched the whole thing too.
So yeah, what the very first episode, I texted my friend and I was like, okay, it's the Real Housewives. Just come undone.
Really?
Yes.
The Hunting Wives.
Yep.
So they're not out there looking for big game and mounting.
They do go hunting.
Oh, they do?
They do actually. They're in Texas. Yep.
I'm going to put one more comedy out there that is not going to be very much talked about, but I saw the 2007 version of Hairspray in the theater, and it's got John Travolta in drag, and it's got this huge cast that you would never expect. And I just laughed my butt off. It was so funny.
I remember seeing that and it being hilarious.
It's got this enormous cast. It's got like Christopher Walken, Amanda Bynes, Michelle Pfeiffer, Queen Latifah, like all these people you would never expect. And it was so funny.
You know what's another funny?
I might have been drunk or high at the time.
Could be. Another funny movie that is like a just cult classic. I don't feel like a lot of people have seen it, but Cry Baby with Johnny Depp.
I've heard about that.
So good. So campy. It's just cheesy and fun. It's like an old greaser comedy.
I had the cast from the original Hairspray, including John Waters, the director, and Divine on my show in Miami.
Really?
They were a lot of fun.
John Waters is in the remake too.
Oh, yeah, he's still around. I saw him hosting some movies on TCM not long ago. And it's always cool to catch something like that and say, hey, that guy was on my show.
Yeah.
I'm not name dropping here. I'm just saying it was there. And
I know. Somebody's about to call and be like, okay, Greg.
I was John Waters for Halloween one year.
That's amazing.
We'll look for the pictures of that to post on our YouTube broadcast Monday when Miss Murray rejoins us. Thank you, Ellen.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
You too. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
When it comes to selling your home, would you trust your biggest investment to a part-time agent? Someone who might treat your sale as a second priority? Not us. I'm Hannah Grantham.
And I'm Eddie Bader. Real estate is all we do and all we've been doing for over a decade.
That's right. We work around the clock to make sure you and your investment are top priority. We're top producing agents with a highly respected reputation for results, and we'll treat you and your sale with the respect and time you deserve.
So if you're thinking of selling, call or text us at 334-368-6358.
And let us show you how real estate is done.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your priceless vinyl collection. Sure, you sleep on a futon because the money most people would have spent on a bed you spent on more records. But forget the fact that you can stream just about any song ever created for a few dollars a month. No, you need to listen to music in the most difficult way possible. So go ahead and get Progressive so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
Nice. Back in the real world here, just checking a news story. Abrego Garcia, the so-called Maryland dad, he's back out of jail again. The judges in this country that are doing the bidding of the Democratic Party have got to be removed. This is total bullcrap. How about the clown ass? Remember during the show trial that fat ass Letitia James put on in New York to convict Donald Trump of paying off a loan on time and fining him $500 million for doing it. Now tossed out by some judges that have both feet on the ground, or actually applying the law. The name of the judge in that trial was Ergeron. He got bitch slapped by the court too, because he was part of it. So now we just go the latest outrage caused by an Obama appointed judge. Give him credit. They knew when they put him in there, they might come in handy down the road to come up with whatever ridiculous theory to justify their decisions. But it's really getting old, and they're putting people in harm's way with decisions like that. Trump derangement syndrome. It is so real. So, any last minute contributions to our funny comedy list?
Let's see.
There's some, we can also one day devote at least a little time to comedies that predate 1975.
I don't think I'd be involved in that conversation very much.
There's nothing you've gone back and I
like classic, like James Dean, Doris Day, Rock Hudson era movies. But some of them are comedies. Pillow Talk is a good one. That one is funny and cute.
Yeah, there are some good ones. There's one where she plays the wife of an OBGYN. I like Doris Day because she had that farm fresh face.
Yes.
She could be sexy, but also very virginal.
Definitely.
There was never any shocking stuff. But she did one with James Garner, where he's an OBGYN, and this couple is trying to have a baby. Who was that? It was one of those old school gossip women that plays the older pregnant woman.
I'm going to look it up.
There's some really good stuff in that. Don't call. I gotta know. I remember seeing it at the Highway Theater. My parents took us to see it when I was a kid, and I still remember it. While you're looking that up, let's talk to Daryl.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
All right. What's up?
I just wanted to throw one movie at you that does. It's an older one, but it's a fantastic and really funny movie with Johnny Depp in it, and I think Mary Stuart Masterson, called Benny and June.
I was just thinking about that. That is a good one.
Benny and June?
Yes.
It is it's an underrated, unknown movie to a lot of people, but it is so good.
Yes. It's quirky. It's odd in ways, but it's so cute and touching at times. It's a good movie.
Johnny Depp does a great job. So does the rest. Oliver Platt is in it too.
Yep, that's a good one. Benny and Jane.
And also the soundtrack, the music soundtrack is really good too. So you should check it out definitely if you haven't.
You know, the second movie on the list that I started this thing with was This Is Spinal Tap.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally saw that like sometime within the last year with Rich. He made me watch it, and it was good. I just don't know. And the sequel's coming out.
I don't think it's broadly known as one of the funniest movies ever, though.
No, I was shocked to find it there. I could see it being funny in a limited genre, but
right.
I haven't seen it in so long, I forgot it entirely.
You should watch it again.
It's worth
It still
a
plays.
rewatch.
It still plays.
I will, especially if there's a sequel coming.
Yeah, good idea. Thank you for your call. Thank everybody for their contributions this afternoon. We've gotten quite a bit to work with, including some titles that I want to go back and look at. So I Murdered an Axe Murder.
Yes.
I might have been in the wrong frame of mind to enjoy that the first time. I wouldn't mind watching any of the Austin Powers movies again because it's been a while.
I did just recently watch a couple of them, and they are funny.
Tropic Thunder came up frequently,
That's a really good one.
and so I think I might be interested in that. The Nutty Professor. I'm assuming they're talking about the one with Eddie Murray. I didn't see those.
Can we take Mushroom again? Since
Yes.
We're just about done.
Yeah, Mushroom. What's up?
Hey, you're talking about funny movies.
Yes.
There's a documentary I saw not too long ago, and it was a one-woman show with the woman who played Princess Leia in Star Wars, and she talks about her family tree. It is funny as can be. Unfortunately, I don't remember the name of it.
That was Carrie Fisher, right?
Yeah.
That should be
Exactly.
easy to find.
She's wonderful.
We'll take a look for it. Thank you so much
Oh,
for the
you
last
know,
minute.
you know, it's a really funny movie. I just remembered
Mm.
Rush Hour with Jackie Chan and
Oh.
Chris Tucker. Those are funny.
The only reason I can't take the shrieking with Chris Tucker.
He does shriek.
You know, I wish he would learn how to
I
speak.
love those movies though.
All righty. That wraps it up for not only this Friday afternoon, but for the week. One last traffic before we say goodnight.
We have accidents all over Montgomery, and we still